on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat, cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey Rios, start it.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat, cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey Rios, start it.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat, cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey Rios, start it.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it late, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat, cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey Rios, start it.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sipping coffee with Rios.
What's going down, my good people? What's happening? We up in here. This is the AM Wake Up Show with Rios. Y'all miss me? We back like we never left. Back like we never left. You know how we do. Let me see. Let me fix this light real quick. That's too bright. Too much light for the morning. What's going down? Good morning to everybody. It's Tuesday. We up in here. Hopefully everybody's having a beautiful morning. Everybody's got their coffee, their tea. The live is started, huh? The live is started, huh? We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to catch up on. But before we do that, I just want to say good morning and blessings to everybody out there. Hopefully everybody's family and loved ones is doing well and healthy. And prayers and blessings and prayers of healing and strength over everybody's family, right? And all your loved ones. We got our coffee in the morning, coffee with Rios. Let's go. Y'all got y'all tea. Y'all got y'all coffee. Rest in peace. Prayers over that family. Sizzle Show, G Money, Lil Ronnie was gunned down at a car wash in Texas with his 5-year-old daughter. That's rough. That's rough. Prayers over that family for sure. What up, Dogface? What up, Sizzle Show? Ohio Ties, Sierra in the building, Bella in the building. Good morning to the Ghetto Cafe. Good morning to the Ghetto Cafe. What do y'all want to talk about first? We got all kind of men being men type shit. We got Trump and Zelenskyy. We got Tank and Lamont Roach. We got Red Bull Rios. We got Rockstar 2800 and Blac Sam. What's in the air? What's going on? The energy in the air got people tripping. We could talk about sports first. I'm always tired, my G. Shit, when you live like me, you be tired. Doing all the ripping and running. I'm raising 3 kids, a wife, doing this, doing reality checks, doing Hidden Heroes. You know, I got 1,000 shows. You know what I'm saying? Alex DeLarge in the building. What's up with you, man? He said he lactose intolerant. All right, let's start with Tank versus Roach. Let's start with Lamont versus Tank, Roach versus Davis. You hear that they are thinking about overturning, or they're overlooking the footage of the fight to overturn the fight, which is I'm against. I'm against that. I don't think they should overturn it You called it wrong. You called it wrong. Deal with it. That was the call. Deal with it. Let me see if I can find it. I think the dude Biz was talking about it. That's who was talking about it, Biz. Oh, my cousin is here. Oh, shit, my cousin is here. That's crazy. Hold on, I'm about to answer the door. It was definitely a draw, but it was, I don't care what anybody says, it was a good fight, dude. It was a good fight. You can say what you want, call it however you want to call it. Good ass fight. Good fight. Tank had a good fight. If Tank would not have done that slip, to me, if Tank would not have done that slip, if he wouldn't have went to his knee, I would have called it in favor of Tank. I would have said, because he's the champ, and I know you do the champ thing. Hold on. So let's pull up Showbiz latest post. Let me see. Where was I watching it at? Oh, it's on YouTube. My bad. Let me see. I'm finding it right now, y'all.
And he understands.
But Davis.
Put the grease on. Brother, it's going to get overturned? Listen, we got to dive into this. I know you guys, first and foremost, I know you guys are like, show me.
I'm about to answer the door for my cousin real quick.
I'm out of town right now. I give you guys the details when I'm able to. But listen, this is important. Breaking news. Lamont Roach puts out this X, and he's saying that it looks like the draw is going to be overturned, and that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to, his draw is going to turn into a loss. All right. Now, we have to dive into all of this because the question is, can it be overturned? How does he know that it's being looked into, and how is he getting that type of feedback? And what do we all know? Well, Mike Coppinger from ESPN, he spoke with the New York State Athletic Commission, or maybe ESPN did, because the New York State Athletic Commission spoke with ESPN, and he's reporting on it. He says on X that right now the New York State Athletic Commission is reviewing the results of the fight, and it's based on that knockdown, which is extremely important, because if that is ruled a knockdown in round 9, 2 of the 3 judges ruled it in Gervonta's favor. So that's a swing there going into Roach's favor, right? So he ends up winning the round, and with it being a knockdown, that's a point deduction, which would make it a 10-8 round. So that's a lot of points going to Roach's way. Okay, that's a huge swing. Go from a 10-9 Tank to a 10-8 Roach. That would turn the results of the draw into a victory for
cameras.
Roach.
I
And
usually have
it
two
would be
lights
for
up.
all 3 judges, all right, if you do the math. So that's very important. Looking at, you don't have to look at anything other than a knockdown. And can they reverse it because of that call not being ruled a knockdown? Well, according to the rule,
I don't care what they say. If you messed up in the call, that's my cousin. That's Gusty in the building, my cousin Gusty. But if you rule it a knockdown in the fight, it's a knockdown. If you don't rule it a knockdown, I don't care about coming back and you have to, and taking the fight away from the champ. It's a draw. You fucked up, deal with it. You deal with the outcome. Don't go back in afterwards and being like, oh yeah, this was a such. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? Hey, let me see if your mic is on real quick. Let me see where yours is at. Hold on. What?
Big budget here. This is nice.
There you go.
I always knew but to see it.
Woo. Say something.
Hello.
Yep, you are. I don't know if y'all know Gusty. He be in the chat. Get it? Are you in there? Are you in the chat right now?
I'm getting set up right now.
Because he's a moderator in chat, but this is my cousin Gusty. He over there in the dark. But yeah, bad call. It should have been ruled a knockdown. Yes, it should have been ruled a knockdown. Tank should have never gone to his knee over some grease. I don't like that excuse. I don't like that excuse that, I had grease in my eyes and I had to go to my knee so I could get the grease. I didn't want to get knocked out. I understand where he's coming from, but he should have never said that. Don't even say that. Just let it be. Like, I took a knee, whatever. Don't use that as an excuse. And then I'm at a place where I'm not really mad at Tank because look, he's taking a knee because he said he has some shit in his eye, some grease in his eye, and you could possibly get knocked out, lose the fight. There's a lot on the line. There's a lot on the line with that. So it's more important than us saying like, oh, don't take a knee, but still, don't bring it up. don't use that as an excuse. I'm a Tank fan for sure, but I like what Lamont Roach came in and did. But you can't, if they take that fight from Tank, if they give that to Lamont Roach, if I was Tank, I would retire. I would go fight with Turkish, that guy in Saudi Arabia. I wouldn't deal with these fools ever again. Good morning, chat. Good morning, everybody. Y'all see Gusty? Say what's up, man.
What's up, chat?
Talk in the mic, man.
Hello,
Don't be all
hello.
nervous. They can barely see you. Say what's up, man.
What's
Talk
up,
with your
chat?
chest
How
out.
you doing? Good morning. I'm just a fly on the wall.
Hey, when I move this set, you'll be able to smoke. When I change locations, you'll be able to smoke and do stuff.
Oh man, I don't smoke. What are you talking? What is this guy even talking about? No.
But yeah, man, shout out to us.
All right, get down.
So you watched the Sierra, you watched the interview before the fight? So Michael Jordan. So this is what we get into. We get into Tank avoiding the top fighter in every division. Who he fought Pitbull. To me, that was a top fighter in the division. Ace boy Dogface. I know he would have smoked. I know he would have chiefed some I know he would have blazed.
I had to get right before I got down here.
But you can always blaze out front. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got to check on my e-bike too. I got to check my e-bike. Macwalk wasn't smooth. I know what he was doing.
But yeah, if they took the fight from me, I'm out of there. Tank. How are we all against Tank, man? Tank is a beast, man. Gervonta Davis is a beast. I'm not going to take anything away from him. And then look at Dollface. I don't think he's a top fighter, Rios. How's he not a top fighter? Do we not think Lamont Roach is a top fighter? Do we not think Pitbull's a top fighter? He went toe-to-toe with Lamont Roach, which was a good fight. I just think that we're so used to seeing people just destroy the other guy. Like, we're not used to, like, as of late, having good fights. Take a moment of silence for the small chronic break. I would never fix my mouth to say that Tank is not a top fighter. He's definitely a top fighter. One of the right now in boxing, definitely top 5 right now it's Canelo, Tank. No, I'm not in no particular order. It's Tank, Crawford, Canelo, Benavidez, or whatever his name is, and the little Asian dude to me. So, but Pitbull, talking about Pitbull, okay. Pitbull's not a top fighter, but at the time, I think people are ducking Pitbull for sure. People are ducking Pitbull for sure. Tank the ducking. Keon Basic Company. He's fighting Latin America, fight the FBA. He just fought an FBA this weekend. He just fought an FBA this weekend. Come on, bro. Like, what are y'all talking about? And Benavidez, but I'm trying to say the Eastern European guy's name. Bitterbiv. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Bitterbiv. Benavidez, Crawford, Tank, and Canelo are the guys right now. Even if he didn't take the fight serious, he still went. It's still like you could have really at the end of this fight, you could have gave it to either one and nobody would have been mad. I wouldn't. Let me see. Let's even see if Pitbull is a fight. Well, actually, let's finish watching this. Showbiz's take on this.
They can. And here's what the rules are. When adequate technology is available, instant replay may be used to determine the correct outcome of a bout, including but not limited to yada, yada, yada. And they said knockdown, trip, or slip, which what happened here. They also says here, in order to modify the original call, the instant replay official and the in-ring referee must agree that the replay shows clear and conclusive evidence that the in-ring determination was an error. So what happened? Why didn't they use the instant replay then? Because you feel if they used the instant replay, then they would obviously.
And this dude
know
Showbiz was going for Tank.
Took a knee after
he
getting
said he was going to
jabbed
destroy
the
Lamont
eye.
Roach.
And if any of your body touches the canvas following a landed punch, it's a knockdown. Even if you intentionally make that decision to take a knee yourself, especially Ryan Garcia did it against Tank. I showed you guys Dubois. He did it against Joe Joyce. You get hit with a shot. You know, I think Kell Brook, he also did it.
Crawford took a knee too in one of his fights.
That happens all the time. And then they take a knee. That's a knockdown. And a lot of times it's smart to do, especially if you get rocked, right? And you don't want to get punched unconscious. You take a knee and take your 8 count.
I didn't want to get caught. While my eyes was burning. And, you know, like,
I wish Tank would have never said anything about the grease. I wish he would have just never said anything about the grease. I fuck with Tank all the way, man. He's a fighter. He's a dog. But talking about my girl put too much grease in my hair, just leave that. Just don't even say that. Just leave that alone. Just like keep that in the camp. Like, all right, next time we can't do this and that. Mm-hmm. Why'd you take a knee? I got poked in the eye maybe or something. But not my girl put grease in my hair. Too much grease. But you know what? I can't fault the nigga. Actually, I can't fault him for being honest. If that's the truth, I can't fault a brother or a man for being honest. And what's this episode about? Men being men, homie. Men, it's a lot of men being men around here on both sides of the coin. But let's continue.
You can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than, you know.
But why didn't they look at the instant replay? Well, according to Mike Coppinger, here's what the New York State Athletic Commission said.
Yeah, for sure. The jab, he definitely got touched up before he took a knee. But that's why he took a knee, because he had already got touched up. And he was feeling a little, I don't know, want to say wobbly or whatever, but he was feeling a certain kind of way already. He got hit with boom. And I think it was maybe 2 that he got caught with. And then if your eyes are blurry, if your eyes are burning, and you got caught, yeah, you're gonna take a knee or whatever. But nigga, don't bring that shit up.
Round in question, following the commission's request for the replay video, there was a technical issue preventing the commission from receiving it within the allotted time for review. A commission spokesman stated, therefore, the referee's in-ring decision was relied upon and the fight continued. The commission is dedicated to preserving the integrity of combat sports and is committed to working with all promotions and production teams on behalf of the athletes, officials, and fans to ensure technical issues do not occur in the future.
Then get your shit together and have it for the next fights, not for a fight that already happened that you messed up on. If you messed up, you fucked up. That's on y'all. That's not on Tank. That's not on Lamont Roach. The fight is over. It's a draw. Rematch. That's it.
That prevent the delivery of ringside instant replay feeds.
Oh, no, that's what it is. Okay, if you want to complain about it and you want to say that there was technical difficulties and you talking about you going to overturn the card or overturn the judgment, nah, the only thing that should be mandatory is just make it a mandatory rematch. Okay, we messed up. We need to make it a mandatory rematch. It's sanctioned rematch because we messed up. We judged it wrong. We fucked up, technical difficulties. Now we have another fight. Now y'all have to fight. Let me show you. To me, the jabs definitely was affecting him because he got caught with something. What up, everybody out there? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Shout out to my boy, my cousin Gusty in the building. He surprised me, popped up on me at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning now. But thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate you.
It's nothing, brother, you know.
So what, you gonna start doing the AM wake up show like 2 or 3 times a week or what?
Catch you when I catch you. I stream to this time too, but I'm gaming.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. What you looking for?
Are you gonna show the highlights? Or?
You'll be able to see. I'm gonna pull it up over here. That's why he took a knee. I'm trying to see the video of the knee take being took. Oh, here we go.
Tank looks at the referee before taking a knee and walking back to his own corner, and Lamont Roach even asks the referee why he stopped the count. So Davis throws a lead right, and you can see him bring his right arm back into a high guard in front of his face. So Roach manipulates that guard positioning by just pushing aside on that right glove of Tank to open him up for that left hand. Now the shot grazes Tank as he rides it, but
really
watch
crazy.
the braids afterwards.
Barely.
You can see that the braids of Tank go across his face, and the hair braids make contact with his eyes, so gel may have gone in. And just a couple of seconds after this shot lands, watch Tank dab his right eye. Before that jab even lands, he's dabbing his eye. Then after that shot lands, Tank takes a back step and looks at the referee before taking a knee. And in any other circumstances, this would be called a knockdown, particularly given that Tank also turns his back on the opponent. As he's asking for a towel, the referee tells Roach to go to the neutral corner, and the referee's already begun the count at 2. Tank then tells the referee to pause as he gets his face wiped, and then afterwards, when they return to the ring, Roach asks the referee why he stopped counting at 2, and Kenny Bayless then explains to Tank that if he takes a knee, that will constitute as a knockdown, but he doesn't give it as a knockdown, and he just lets them fight on. But when a fighter voluntarily takes...
So, don't overturn it. Don't overturn you deal with what you did. You fucked up. Boxing's been fucked up. I'm cussing, my bad. Boxing's been messed up. Get over it and make them do a rematch. That's the only thing, rematch. Y'all want Marathon Burger? You know what? I thought about it, y'all. I'm not gonna talk about Marathon Burger. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it. Oh shit, let's go over it. Let's get to it. But great fight this weekend. That was a great fight. That was a great fight. I didn't want to hear the dude talking, Alex, talking about jail. It's oil. I don't want to hear that accent. I don't want to hear that. I just wanted to see. I just literally pulled it up just to see what happened. I didn't need to hear his voice. So let's talk about Black Sam and Rockstar. Oh, you know what? We could just go right to it. Let's go to the queen of Instagram. Let's go to the queen of Instagram. Who's the queen of Instagram? Who be having everything? What's her name? Yaz. I'm pretty sure Yaz has it up here somewhere. No, she don't, huh? Yaz ain't got no boxing all year. Who got the boxing? Who got it? Who could I go to? I mean, who got the rock star shit? Oh, yeah, she do got it on here. Let's go, Yaz.
Did you get cracking? Did you get cracking? Did you get cracking? My niggas getting cracked. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Don't listen, bro. Don't get on and be cool with it.
Everybody around. It's a grand 11. I'm going to explain and give my opinion on both perspectives, from Blac Sam and from Rockstar.
Let's clear it out. Let's clear it out. This is a family affair. This is a family affair. Love you, Blac man. Holler about bro. Nigga got show me though, nigga. I don't know.
Number 2, huh? Number 2, I feel you.
Did you get cracking? Did you get cracking? Did you get cracking? My niggas getting cracked. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Don't listen, bro. Don't get on and be cool with it.
Did they show it when he walked to? I don't know if they show when they walk him across the street. The walk across the street was the part that I really want to talk about. Hope they don't show it. Dang it. Okay, I'll see if I can find the video, but let's talk about it from different perspectives and what people are saying. I hate the take that people are taking that Blac Sam is telling Rockstar to get out there and get cracking on somebody right now. What it like? You ain't from. How I explain it? Like, if you with it, be with it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. You know what I mean? Like, demonstrate. You know that's saying like and he says I can't tell. He's like, this is the internet shit. Blac Sam's like, I can't tell. I can't tell it's internet shit because you dealing and rubbing elbows with somebody that's disrespected, bro, and you supposedly a day one of bro. So I understand the frustration from Blac Sam. I get it. I 100% get it. And he tells them to demonstrate. Like, if that's how you feel, if you telling me this is how you feel, why can't I see it? Why don't I see you feeling that way? I hear it out your mouth, but I don't see it out of your actions. And when I'm saying out of your actions, I'm not saying go beat somebody up right now. But why you ain't standing on business for a bro when the opportunity arises, when you're on the phone with people, when you're interacting with people, you just being a tag along. You just being an okie dokie with everything, even though they may not say something bad about Nip to your face when they see you in person, but they have disrespected, and you are cool and just being in the vicinity. Because are you an opportunist? Bro not here no more, so you got to find your next bag. Demonstrate. Show me you feel the way you saying you feel about my brother. I'm not mad at Sam at all. You know what I mean? Like, Sam did it. Blac Sam did it the proper way. To me, the only thing that went wrong was the nigga didn't listen and be like, all right, I'm out of here. If I will never go anywhere in life, I will never be somewhere in life where I'm visiting or I'm about to pay my respects or show some love, and then they tell me I'm not welcome, I wish I would stand around and try to argue my case to let me come in. Once you tell me I'm not welcome, you think I'm about to argue the case and make you try to change your mind to be like, oh, okay, cool, you're welcome. Come on in. And you think, and I'm still gonna go in after you told me from the jump that it's not cool? Why are you arguing the case? This is a grand opening for a deceased young man that was a legend out here, was a real legend. And this is a grand opening in Hollywood. If his brother tells you you're not welcome, get to stepping. Don't discuss it. This ain't time to discuss or argue or go back and forth. If I say you're not welcome here and I don't want you here, leave. As a man, I could not deal, or I'm never going to fight or argue with you to let me in the building. Hey, what are we, 18 trying to get into a club? Nah, man, let me in. If he says, and with Pat, he says it with passion, you ain't did all this. He's starting to give you all these excuses. He already said from the jump, like, nah, man, he shook his hand. It was cordial, but hood cordial. Like, I got issues with you. We need to talk about some shit. So let's not do this right here. Go on about your business. Not today. Pack your bags and go. Pack your bags and go. Get up and go. It's not worth it. And then now it's a scene because Sam has to stand his ground. I got to stand my ground. I got to stand 10 toes down. I'm representing my brother. I'm representing my family. I'm representing a lot of shit here. And this is big business. And this is big business. Like, we doing good shit over here. Get out of here. Get to stepping. And like, I wish I could find the, I'm about to do a super chat goal, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm talking. But
Flacco's page shows it a little deeper.
Flacco's page?
Yeah.
Okay.
You scroll up on the chat. It'll show, put a link.
I don't want to hear that nigga talking. Let me see if I can find a better one.
You scroll up on the chat.
I can play Tupac too.
The Sizzle Show put a little link there.
But it's to Flacco's page, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm good on that.
I don't think he's talking. He's just showing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. What is his, go up a little bit, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, right here. Okay. Oh, it's on TikTok. I mean, what is this, X?
Mm-hmm.
Look, so this is, at this point right here, the stiff handshake, shout out to Flacco for having it vicious like this. The stiff handshake, nah, you're not welcome. That should have been it. This should have been it. It should have been over after this. Like, look at the energy. It's just like, right around. Energy's off, Rockstar. Bounce.
Now that ain't what you want, nigga. That ain't, cause I've been giving, I've been watching, nigga. That ain't what you want. That ain't what you want, nigga. No, get on that. That's what all my niggas are.
That's all my niggas are. Yeah, I can't do nothing but respect the
Don't come with it when it's like an action. When the niggas like some around. The niggas talking about bro get cracked.
Niggas talking about bro get cracked.
Yeah, we go, you coming right here, nigga.
What you think a nigga not gonna be passionate about his deceased brother?
Show me though, nigga. I don't know. The demonstration. You talking and smiling, niggas disrespecting.
Talking and smiling with niggas that's disrespecting bro. Like, come on. You ain't welcome here. Go. Get on.
Did you get cracking? Did you get cracking? Did you get...
Past tense. Not get cracking right now. Did you get cracking? Did you get cracking? Shout out to Flacco. He got the bomb video.
My niggas get cracking. That's what I'm talking about.
I need to see you get cracking.
Don't listen, bro. Don't get all and be cool with me.
y'all saying go. Just go.
What's the issue?
Handle it at a later date. If niggas is pushing you away from the entrance, go, cuz. This is on you. This ain't on Black Sam. This is on Rockstar. The scene is on Rockstar. You know, we get caught up in the moment, not wanting to look like a buster or not look like we tucked our tail or don't look weak. It's not weak to be the bigger man. Like, all right, I see what the energy is. We'll come back to this. We'll get back to this. We'll table this for now. We'll take this shit offline and we'll discuss. And the other thing that kind of trips me out, like, how do you not know that this is how Black Sam feels? You ain't talked to Black Sam? You ain't had discussions with him? He ain't talked to you about this? Like, what's going on? You ain't touched base with the fam? And this is Nip's best guy, right? Like, this is Road Dogg. This is Ace right here. Like, just go, cuz. All right, so we gonna that pride and ego should have just. So you still want to stick around after we say we don't want you around, nigga? We don't want you here. But that pride and ego will have you staying looking silly, causing an incident, looking stupid. Now it's all over the internet. If he'd have just took word from Black Sam, like, hey man, I don't want you to get out, get on about your business, and you go.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen. If the nigga ain't demonstrating for hustle, this is what I'm telling you. Don't come over here. Don't come over here trying to
demonstrate for hustle.
Guess what? Go do something and come back. Go get
that is being extra. He being extra right there. He not embellishing, sarcastic. Go show us then. Like, nigga, like you say you would go show us. He's not really saying go do something, but like go show us, nigga. Be about it then.
That's what I said, bro. All that internet shit comes on. Listen, we're not big. Trying to holler at you, bro. It ain't hollering at me. A nigga disrespect.
Holler at me offline.
You do what you supposed to.
Who disrespect bro to me? Don't nobody disrespect bro.
Any nigga that disrespect bro when you in that presence, you better smash.
In their presence, ain't nobody disrespected bro in my prison.
I'm talking on the internet. When you see.
No one disrespected him to you in your face, but he's saying there's disrespectful people that's in your presence, homie. Shout out to your truth. I'm about to read your super chat right now.
That internet shit is weak, bro.
When you see it,
you know where my heart is.
When you see it, get cracked. I can't tell.
You know what's happening.
I can't tell, nigga.
You know where my heart is. Damn, that's a cold piece right there. You know where my heart is. This nigga Black Sam. They say this ain't out of character. This nigga is a stand-up dude. He said, you know where my heart is.
I can't tell.
You know what's happening.
I can't tell, nigga.
You know.
You better smash.
You know where my heart is. I can't tell. That's a cold piece.
I'm talking on the internet. When you see it.
That internet shit is weak.
Watch, this nigga said, you know where my heart is? That nigga said, I can't tell, nigga. I don't know.
When you see it, get
know where my heart is.
When you see it, get cracked. I can't tell.
You know what's happening.
I can't tell, nigga.
You know what's happening.
I can't tell.
Go having a Black Sam.
I can't tell. You really doing
Go having a Black Sam.
I know. All right, so we're going to holler. Let's just get to that. Let's get to that, bro. Bro, we all tripping on that, bro. We don't come with it. You know that, bro. We tripping on that, bro.
Listen, bro. Listen. If the nigga ain't demonstrating for her,
I heard the burgers is fire too. On top of all this bullshit. What up, Dante?
You gotta go, bro. I got you, DA. You gotta go, bro. Come on. Hey, Black Sam said you gotta go, bro.
Yeah, they still didn't show when they walked him across the street and Sam gave him a last little push. That was the one that was the icing on the cake. The nigga shoved him like, ah. But now let's read this super chat. We got a super chat goal, y'all. We got 10 super chat fan funding goal. Let me see. Where is this super chat at? Let me see. Your truth. Shout out to you. $49.99 super chat. $50 super chat. Thank you. If Rockstar, so it's a question. Yeah, if Rockstar stole off on Sam, would that have been principle or pride? Niggas die for less. Rock looked at Sam like an older brother. He bought his kids clothes and shit. If it was me and who doesn't have a relationship, I'm stealing off. Your truth. That would have been a very, very bad situation for you. That would have been a very dire end type situation. If you would have stole on Black Sam at the Marathon grand opening in front of his people with all his people around, because somebody's telling you you're not welcome here, you really in your feelings. You in your feelings. This is my business. This is my place of operation. I'm telling you, you're not welcome. You go to a clothing store and they say, we refuse your service. You gonna tee off on the cashier? You gonna tee off on the owner of the clothing store? You need to leave the premises. They saying, nah, you're not welcome here. And that's just business side. Now, street side. I don't know who was with Rockstar. I don't know. I'm not saying that he ain't with the business or anything. I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about what was there. It would have been bad business. It would have been bad. That's a lose-lose situation. That's not winning. It's teeing off on Black Sam because he's telling you you're not welcome and he's got some doubts about you, and then you tee off because he don't want you in his business. Nah, man. People gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. He would have been packed. It would have been a bad situation. He would have been real famous. And now you got the back and forth between the OG of the microphone and Clubhouse, Whack 100, going at it with you because he tried to bring up Whack's name, and Whack is like, nigga, they ain't got shit to do with me. Don't put me in this. Like, you in the heat, and now you want to bring my name up. It's a lot going on there. So, I in a way, I feel bad for Rockstar, but I don't. He could have handled that better and just turned around. This for Dante calling Black Sam Inspector Gadget. Yeah, he got all the tools. He tripping too. He tripping. Michelle, he drinking
this is some weird tea.
Some weird tea. It's called weird tea, some yerba tea. He over there on his own. He doing his own thing. But so we talked about Tank, and now we talking about Rockstar and Black Sam. I don't think Black Sam was wrong. I don't think Rockstar was wrong for wanting to be a part of it. But nigga, this ain't the game. This ain't for show. This ain't for clout. You're not coming over here vlogging some shit and showing respect for some shit I feel like you disrespected. So I'm gonna stand on business. Just exit yourself out of this situation and go on about it. They turned him around for show. I was trying to show the part where they shoved that nigga. I was like, damn. And how you don't know, and that's my big question, is how you don't know where Black Sam's standing. How you don't know Black Sam's thought before you get there. That's supposed to be your people. That's supposed to be your bro. How you ain't checked in with his brother who's dealing with his death, and you don't know where Black Sam stands. You don't know his thoughts or his opinions on anything. Like, you haven't talked to him like, hey, man, and had the opportunity where Black Sam could talk to you and say, hey, I see you on some shit, man. Like, what's going on? Why are you associating with these people that's doing this? You ain't had those conversations with him? Obviously and clearly you ain't that close. If I'm out of line, guess what? My brothers is gonna hit me. If I'm out of line, Trey's gonna hit me. Trey gonna text me. Trey gonna call me. Hey, I ain't feeling this. Manny ain't feeling what I'm doing. Manny's gonna text me, call me. Nah, that's not cool. This and that, and they gonna hold me accountable. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be the respectable adult and be the man. Be like, my fucking bad, like, you know. But I want y'all to know I would never do anything in vain to hurt y'all or whatever. But as a brother, as friends, as family, you check in with each other. Like, I can't imagine not like, that's just some weird shit. And I don't want to compare people to our relationship, but ain't nothing beyond a phone call or a text message. Why you ain't checking in? Hey, just checking in with you, man. See how you doing. What's going on with the marathon clothing, the burger stuff? What's happening? Is there anything I can do to help? Because YG was in there flipping burgers and helping and doing stuff. He was a part of the whole process. Why you not a part of the process if you're a part of the family, if you're a part of the circle? Why you not a part of the process? What up, Sierra? What up, Tafashe? I see y'all in here. Let me see. We got a couple more super chats. Your truth. I hear you, but in front of my kid and baby mama, I don't know about that one. But shout out. He talked to Blac Sam months ago and it was cool. How do we know that? Clearly, it wasn't cool. Clearly, however that phone call was, it wasn't cool. Clearly, he said he ain't cool with Act 100 and he got text messages going back and forth with that nigga about Clubhouse and this and that. Now, I don't even fuck with him. Oh, but you got a whole line of text messages of you fucking with him, giving him your link to come on Clubhouse and doing this and that. So whose word do we believe? A nigga that's already been caught saying something that ain't necessarily true? Yeah, you bring your kids and your baby mama to a situation like that, a nigga turn me around in front of my kids and my baby mama, and there's heat around us, nigga, I'm getting out of that situation immediately. Like, all right, we out of here. I'm not doing that. Not in front of my kids or my mom, my baby mom. Nigga, you got turned away. You probably, like, I know it was a feeling of like, damn, I look like a buster right now. But fuck that shit, nigga. Who cares? Walk away. Nigga, that's not your scene. This ain't for you. This grand opening is not about you or for you. And on top of that, if you waiting in line like everybody else, cuz the nigga was waiting in line like everybody else. Clearly you ain't on the list. Clearly you ain't a part of the program. Your truth, thank you for the super chat. He talked to Blac Sam months ago and it was cool. We don't know that. Che. Super chat. Rest in peace to Get Money Lil Ronnie out of Fort Worth, Texas. Him and his 5-year-old daughter. Oh, his daughter was gunned down too? Damn. At the car wash yesterday. Damn, this world is so scandalous, guys. This world is so scandalous. I didn't know his daughter. Somebody just brought it up this morning about the rapper, but that he was with his daughter, not that she got. Damn, rest in peace. Hold on. That just hurt my heart. That just really hurt my heart right now. That's crazy. Damn. Fuck. I keep
a developing story this afternoon.
Hold on. Before I get to that, because that's going to take us to a whole nother place. Your truth, 1999 super chat. Imagine that car ride back, kids hungry and embarrassed. You know, I'd have been like, nigga, if that was me, I'd have like, man, that burger stand whack. I'm going to take you get the best burger in California. We headed to In-N-Out. Let me show you what this In-N-Out is about.
Or the hat.
Like, but isn't there another location? I'd have went to another location. If my daughter wanted a burger or whatever, I'd have went to another location. Like, that must have been a long car ride home because of the scene as well. Not just because you got turned around, but because there was a scene made, there was shoving, there was pushing. GFS, that's Gusty Win. That's Gusty. Let me turn up this light a little bit.
That light already looks like it looks dark in here. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hi. Had to come check it out.
Yeah, that's my cousin Gusty. He's a moderator in the chat. Y'all probably seen him in the chat. But yeah, that's a messed up ride home because you didn't just turn around and just get up out of there. You should just turned around and got up out of there and you'd have been good. But because the situation happened and then the pushing and the shoving and the altercation, now you got to talk about it and be, yeah. Then like I don't know what baby mom was saying or if niggas was in the car like. Like we give y'all Happy Meals. We headed to In-N-Out. We don't need no damn marathon burger. Actually, F a marathon burger. F them, baby. Ain't no way. The kids be like, you don't talk to Black Sam like that. Why you raising your voice with me? You don't talk to Black Sam like that. Real shit. Oh shoot. Yeah, kids hungry and embarrassed. That's a cold ride home to Arizona. Hey, GFS, 100%, man. 100%, I'm with you. We got, and then, dang, I don't want to go to that just yet. Your truth, super chat. His baby mama mad talking about you said you knew him. I thought these was your people. You've been talking about them for a whole year about how you get down with them and how y'all grew up together. Them niggas won't even let you eat a burger. You talking about these your peoples? They won't even give you a burger, nigga. Nah, damn. You know what? I didn't even think about that situation until y'all just brought that up. I didn't even think about that situation until y'all brought it up. You ain't never gonna live that down in front of hopefully it's a good woman or whatever, but if that person is on some bullshit that you dealing with, you ain't never living that down. Nah, nigga, go get me a burger. Nah, I'll go get it myself because I know you ain't gonna be able to give me no burger. Hey, babe, go get a burger. Nah, never mind. I'll go get it myself. I'll go get my own burger. We seen how the last burger stand situation went. Homies gonna be bagging. People gonna be bagging. Like that is the thing. Probably some shit in his head because I didn't even think about that. It ain't never gonna be able to let that shit down. Now it's a thing. That's what you famous for. Gusty, you famous for getting denied a burger at a burger stand.
That couldn't be me. Never.
Yeah, that's why I'd have turned away real quick. Like, oh, I can't come? All right, I'm out. You're about to make a scene out of this. Ace boy dog face. Dad, can you just drop me off around the corner? Yeah, I'm good, Pops. Just drop me off over here real quick.
The chat is...
Hey, the chat is hilarious. They are undefeated. GFS. Rios, you know the backstory is the fat burger turned into marathon premium burger. That's what made Sam go legit with a certified marathon burger stand. I don't even know what that means though, but you know the backstory is fat burger turned into marathon burger. Oh, fat burger on Crenshaw over there on Slauson and Crenshaw. Is that where marathon burger is now? I didn't know that. Let me see if that fat burger on Crenshaw and Slauson is now a marathon. Yep, I think so.
That makes sense. I thought they were doing that at Melrose.
But, oh no, that place in Melrose was a fat burger. I wonder if the one on Crenshaw is a marathon burger now. Nope, that one's still a fat burger. And Buffalo's. Okay, so the one on Melrose.
Bro came from Arizona to that?
Huh?
There's no way he came from Arizona to that.
Well, I think he lives in Arizona. He lives at this day and age, I think he lives in Arizona. So, that nigga, I wouldn't eat a motherfucking burger ever again.
Mm-hmm.
I would never eat a burger again. Get that goddamn. I'll probably be a vegetarian after this. Be on my workout program. He was looking like a white back up there. I would be on my program. I'll be programming immediately. I'll be programming immediately. Like, I'm a vegetarian. I'm watching my health. I'm getting my shit together. Going on a run. Fuck a burger. No more burgers for this household. You my child, you don't eat burgers. There ain't no burgers over here. I'll be treating that shit like a Muslim treating pork, nigga. Another super chat. We need 4 more super chats to meet our goal. Let me see. Thank you to everybody sending super chats. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to everybody in the chat showing love, engaging and making an impact, talking. I love it. This what makes this happen. Shout out to my cousin for coming through. Better living. Cuz about to Uber Eats the marathon burger now, cuz. I will Uber Eat or DoorDash or whatever that shit is, 100 marathon burgers so I can support it with money, support the shit, because my bro, that's going to him or whatever, but I don't agree with who's here now. Give me 100 burgers and I'll burn them things like a LeBron jersey like they did in Cleveland. I throw them shits in a barbecue pit and burn them up like, nigga, but nah, real shit, what he should do, well, I know exactly what Rockstar can do to fix the situation. He can have somebody go buy a gang of burgers. Go buy a gang of burgers. Go buy 200 burgers, whatever. Or have a catered event or whatever, but do it through Marathon Burger and go feed the homeless or go give those burgers out to like the homeless people. Like take that shit to Skid Row and give some Marathon burgers to people that are in need. Like that's a good, I'm a, what is that called? When the person that's for like the image, the person that helps like the president or people have good images or whatever. I'm that person. I don't know. But that's what I should be a consultant for, cuz. Like, go buy some burgers, cuz. Take that shit to Skid Row, feed the people, get some good looks for Marathon Burger through you, and say, you know what, I'm not gonna be out here on no ignorant shit, but you know what? I'm not gonna allow you to stop me from supporting what I believe in. You know what I mean? Like, you may be mad at me. I understand it. I'll allow you to have that. A PR, that's what it is. PR.
Yep, I'm over here thinking about.
I'm not gonna allow you and your opinion of me to stop me from supporting what I think is right and what's good. PR, there it is, publicist. LD smelling like weed when you roll. Like, yeah, nigga, weed is legal. I smell like what I smoke, nigga.
Ooh, I only knew.
Okay, let's go to. Okay, now we're gonna switch subjects. We're gonna switch subjects a little bit just to show some love and to well wishes and prayers out, because we got to do better. I don't know who did this or whatever, but as a people or whatever, we got to do better than allowing some shit like this to happen. I don't know much about it. You guys just told me about it in there. Oh, GFS. I'll check that out. Okay.
Forest Hill, where police are investigating after 2 people were shot and killed near a car wash. It happened on Forest Hill Drive, just north of I-20. Police received multiple calls about the gunfire there. Family members of the victims tell us the 2 who were killed were a man and his 5-year-old daughter. The father is a well-known Fort Worth rap artist, Get Money Little Ronnie. A large crowd of family and friends and fans gathering at that shooting scene as news of the deaths circulated on social media. Police are still working now to try to figure out a motive for this shooting.
That's some sad
We've got a crew
shit
out there at the scene. We're going to have reaction from witnesses coming up in just a little while at 6 o'clock. A developing story this afternoon in Forest.
You can never console that shit. Like, I don't even know. I have no words. I have nothing for that. Just condolences and prayers, right? But how do you tell somebody how to deal with that heartbreak? How do you deal with that heartbreak of losing the father and the child. You know what I mean? Like, that family is hurting. I know they hurting. That's a situation I don't wish on anybody. You know what I mean? I pray for that family and healing and strength to that family, because that's something that can't be reversed. That's like one of those things you wish you had a reverse Uno card. Like, let's change this, a time machine. Let's go back and shift this. Like, that's when people start questioning shit like, why did this happen to my baby? And I have no answer for that. 5 years old. You can't even go to a car wash. Take my baby to a car wash. You gonna gun us down? Like, people are out here living lawless, but also living like cowards. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing hits on people, but not even in the proper way. Nothing is not planned. It's not. Grandmas, aunties, uncles, sisters, cousins will be in pain forever over that. Will be in pain forever over that. You don't heal, like, you don't get over that kind of shit. Like, that baby's an angel, man. Who's that behind you, Keith Lee? Sure. Oh, shoot. I'll be the laugh in the middle of this. I'm sorry, I read the super chat, but that's just some faulty, foul shit right there. We got to do better. Like, why do we not value each other? So, like, what's the problem? Why we don't value each other's life? Why we don't value our own life is really what it is. We don't value ourselves. So, all right, we hit the super chat goal. Thank you. Let's read these last super chats, but prayers to that family. Prayers over the family and friends of that child, of that young man who passed away. Hopefully justice will be served, however that justice is served. It ain't got to be the police either, but not, let me get away from that, sorry. Hopefully that situation is taken care of. They'll take care of that situation the way they take care of it. Better Living, thank you for the super chat. Cuz about to Uber Eats the Marathon Burger. Kevin Finley, shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Rios. Good morning, chat. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. We could talk about Angie Stone because that's some whole other shit too. Like that, I think that might be deeper than what we think it is, the Angie Stone situation. She was fighting and arguing the fact and going through lawsuits to get her rights and her royalties to her music. How many artists do we see bring up the fact that they're not getting their royalties or they're not getting paid the way they're supposed to be properly getting paid, and then all of a sudden they gone? And I believe she was the only one who died in the car crash. And she was on the way to do a halftime show, I think. So the truck rolls however many times, and she's the only one who passes away. It's just sketchy. And then she was talking about her royalties and not getting paid, and then this happens. And you know, Angie Stone, that's a lot of money, dude. Angie Stone is a player in the game. Let me see.
Come to find out, Universal Music has, after 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals.
Rest in peace, Angie Stone.
They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have.
Yeah, they stole that shit, Angie. They stole it from under your nose. Like, you didn't know the business. We don't be protected.
To me, they have basically absorbed in that company, and even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs. All the songs that I've done, I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I am truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen.
Stressing her case, stating her case about what she's owed and how they've tricked and robbed and stole from her. And then not too long after, I don't know how long ago this was, but
Supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people. I have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for
whatever is necessary so that they pay me.
And my grandchildren, they're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem?
Wait, what'd she say?
If they have my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem?
She was after what was owed to her. She was after what was owed to her. Damn, that's sad. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. She got some bomb music. I'm just thinking about her. I can't play her music because they clipped me last time I played some music. So that's what I'm trying to find out right now. I was just typing that shit in. Did they sample her music? Did Bruno Mars and Dre sample Angie Stone stuff and she didn't get paid? But also on the other hand, sometimes we don't handle business correctly. We don't know the business. We don't know the details and the fine lines of what we're supposed to demand, and we just signing shit off, signing shit contracts. So that is unfortunate. And there's a video. Here it is. Well, I thought I had it right there. Where's that at? It was, dang, I think they may have took it down. I don't even want to show the accident or anything like that. We don't have to touch on that too much more. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a fucked up situation. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. And the powers that be is just sketchy. It brings in the question like, wait, what's really going on out here? That shit is got me thinking. And I'm gonna leave. So this Thursday, bring your coffee and conspiracy. I'm gonna be going over celebrity deaths and the conspiracies behind them. So I'm going to bring that up this Thursday. Bring Your Conspiracy is going to be about celebrity deaths. That's going to be my conspiracy that I bring. And then what I'll do is you guys can leave in the Discord 2 to 3 conspiracies that we'll go over that the fans want to talk about, the chat that you guys want to talk about. We'll take call-ins also. But I'm going to structure it a little bit different. I'm going to start off with my conspiracy theory. And then I'm going to take a couple from the Discord. And I'm going to take a couple from phone calls just to research and look up why we're live. So let me read the rest of these super chats. Kevin Finley, another super chat. Kevin Finley had sent the super chat saying, rest in peace, Angie Stone. Kevin Finley with another super chat. Thank you, brother. Just the money. Thank you. Easy money. Who that behind you? Keith Lee? Yeah, that's my cousin Keith Lee back there. Who is Keith Lee? The basketball player? Who is that?
I don't even
Who is Keith Lee? Let me pull up Keith Lee real quick. It might be.
I was about to look him up, but it was during Central Time. That's why you can't.
Oh, that's the guy who eats the food. You ever seen him? He's real famous.
Oh,
he's the one who does like the food tastings.
Mm-hmm. I know, bro.
Kevin Finley, $4.99. Thank you. It's your truth. It's the law of attraction. It's your truth. Super chat. It's the law of attraction. We put certain energy out and we can't control when it comes back. 100% believer in that, but also on deeper levels, like you reap what you sow. You know what I mean? Like, for sure. Ohio Ties, super chat. They killed Angie. I'm saying it too, man. I'm gonna say it. I don't know if I should say. I don't know. It looks sketchy. It looks weird. It looks sketchy. A lot of shit about that. A lot of shit about these celebrities is passing. We have enough crumbs to put together to be like, wait, what? And if it's true that she's the only one who died, you know what I mean? Like something just. C. Popovich, $20 super chat. Thank you, C. C. Popovich. Another thank you to everybody that's supporting the channel, that's supporting me, helping me with the fan funding, helping me continue on. The super chats and the fan funding allows me to do this every morning and allows me the freedom to be able to entertain you guys and talk to you guys and put out this pod on here. And then, how did y'all like the Viral Way reality check? Did everybody check out the reality check with Viral Way? One of my favorites. It was one of my favorites for sure. Great conversation, deep conversation with some young brothers from my city, where I'm from. Love that. And they are doing their thing, man. Like they're actually really putting in the hard work and paving the way for themselves. Memphis Made, thank you for the super chat. Shout out to the homies first stream. Okay, let's talk about Viral Way. Then we'll get to Duno and the homies. I just want to give a special shout out to the Viral Way, you guys. Go to their page. You know what? Let me go to their YouTube page so I can put it in here so you guys can go and follow. All right, can somebody drop Viral Way in here? Oh no, that's the wrong place. Follow Ace Boy Trey. Follow Manny. You know what? Before I do that, let me go. I'm gonna pull up Manny and Trey's. I'm gonna pull up Manny's latest Traeger video. I'm gonna pull up Trey's latest workout video. I'm not even in YouTube. God dog it.
And he understands the rules, right?
Oh, someone's already doing it. Good. There we go. Okay, now I could go to. So this is Manny's Traeger video. I would be showing some of Gusty's stuff, but he ain't posting no videos, so I can't even show nothing.
In a minute. had some things going on, but
Hold the mic closer.
I got a couple things out there.
This is Manny doing his Traeger thing. It's a video, a full video is on YouTube of him explaining.
Oh, the grill?
Uh-huh. It's a grill, it's a smoker. It's like 3-in-1 damn near.
I know if he bought it. It's the one.
I need to get me a Traeger. It'll probably be a waste over here. He tried to help me make some ribs, and that shit was horrible. So that's the YouTube, I mean the Instagram video, but he has a how do I skip through the stories? Is it only one story? Let me see. Go to YouTube. Please go show some support. Leave a comment, like and subscribe to Ace Boy Manny, Meals by Manny. Here's the actual video on YouTube. Traeger Timberline XL. Anytime they put Timberline on something, that's how you know it's the business. Look at that. And I think he's already cooked something on there. I can't remember what he cooked.
He's got my brand new Traeger Timberline. To put this bad boy together. It'd take 2 hours. But I don't think it'll take me that long.
And you hook it up to your phone. Right, fuel your grill, add hardwood pellets. The Traeger is ready to season. Ignite it. Like this is dope. Like I really would want one. But it was just, I can't justify it buying it. I'm not a good enough cook. See how he sets his phone up on it?
Establishing a connection.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You control it through your phone.
Oh, so you could just set it and forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Let me see if I can find. I've been meaning to promote more of my brother's stuff. I don't know if he did Valentine's. No, he didn't do Valentine's Day on there. We'll see. But now let's get to my brother Trey and his workout. So look, through the Ace Boys, you can go learn how to cook and you can learn how to work out and get healthy. Trey is doing his thing. Let me see. Oh, I'm not even on YouTube. Dang it. I don't know if y'all could last on these on these workouts with said, but these are the workouts Trey is doing. This is big back day, I think. Back day.
Get cotton.
Manny said the gorillas.
Hey, no.
Y'all check out my brothers, man. Go get healthy. Go get you some. Go learn how to cook for your girl and go look good for your girl. Look good for yourself.
You know how they do the leg press on the Smith machine?
Shout out to Trey, man, for doing this, putting out. Everybody is putting out. That's what I love about what we're doing. We all putting out something that we can use in our life that's positive. Yeah, and these niggas is funny as hell. Let's go. So shout out to Trey, shout out to Manny. If you guys want to get your workout in, go check out these lives. You guys could try to duplicate these workouts.
All right.
It's a big ass thing.
That was a good workout.
Big ass gorilla.
Time to go home. Yeah, we doing 12. That's what I said.
Let's see.
About to watch my nigga Tank do work on Saturday.
And this workout is guaranteed.
Oh, I'm not supposed to say that either. He's going to beat him up.
Boom. Let's go, Trey. Good shit.
I can't say no
But
words I'm supposed to say.
go and follow, like, and subscribe. And shout out to them. But other than that, go check out my page and go to Reality Check with Viral Way that we posted yesterday. Yesterday, I think I dropped it at 5:30. Nothing but gems and jewels in this whole thing. Shout out to the viral one.
So,
shout out to
when
Messiah.
they show you who they are, you believe them. You know what I mean? I wish
vice versa. You feel me? But we still trusting each other. And that episode actually took us pretty far. You feel me? It opened up hella doors, even to agree with somebody to be cool with them.
You can just click to any point. Like this is a video.
Like you said, when somebody show you who they are, believe it.
This is a video where you can click to any point in the video and get some game. LB Messiah, that Messiah is a silent assassin with his words and his thoughts and his opinions. He's very calculated with what he's saying. He doesn't talk without thinking about what he's going to say. It's thought out and it's purposeful. His words are purposeful, and I love that shit about Messiah. Same with Viral, Mr. Viral himself. But these two together, I love what they're representing. I love that they're pushing brotherhood. These are two brothers. They are blood brothers, and they out here pushing positive. They're pushing a positive image about realness. Like it's okay to be real. It's okay to be a man, and they standing on things that people are questioning. Like if I question the thing about Flacco, they have their reasoning for everything, and you can't blame a nigga for having his reasoning and talking to his reasoning. They not against having any conversation. Oh, what is it that you feel this way about? Okay, let's talk about it. And they have great reasoning and opinions and thoughts on why they're doing and why they're moving the way they move, how they move. So shout out to the Viral Way. Shout out to Messiah. Shout out to the Viral One. And then the other two brothers that's on the show. He called them Uncle Ruckus and the King of the Light Skins. I need to get some timestamps. I don't have nobody to do timestamps. I'd be having too much to do. But you can literally click anywhere in here and get some game.
What we do as people, especially street niggas, if you don't think like a street nigga, you're wrong.
Right.
So once you realize he's not a street nigga, he's not from Cali, niggas from North Dakota, he grew up on the internet. He used to be in chat rooms and shit with academics before they was famous, in Discords before we knew what a Discord was. Right. So you know what type of person Elon Musk on Joe Rogan, literally, it dropped today.
I'm just clicking throughout the video.
This,
it's continued gems.
And this motherfucker talk to you like a human. Like it's an app to give you information, but trash talk at the same time. But it sounds like you're talking to a real human. I could see people just at home bored talking to
no
it,
friends,
and it's talking back.
It's people. That's cold game.
And that's the way of the world. Is dog eat dog. That's why I keep telling people.
I'm just
everything
randomly
else is
clicking
facade.
through.
When it comes down to it, the underlying thing that keeps it going is violence.
Right.
Without the threat of, you see, the first thing he did was World War III. World War III. He threatened him.
I'm jumping 30 minutes
like,
every
that
time.
wasn't celebrated. I'm like, shit, this nigga building rockets from the hood. Like, that's not a story told. But what the story's told is the dude that's charging it up, throwing money, buying bottles, and then all that money is gone. We just got to be that's where it's at right now. Like, we have to be, because we are in a privileged position now. Like, we are in a really, both of y'all coming out of the cell, out to where you guys are now. Like, that's trials and tribulations. That's a story that needs to be told. Like, nah, nigga, like, you don't have to have it from the beginning. You can grind for it. You can learn. You can change and get to this position. And what you guys are doing, you're more relatable than anybody out there for our babies.
Exactly.
Like, to be honest, who's more relatable than y'all?
Name one.
Name one.
Exactly. That's why we do the
and this is, I'm just clicking 30 minutes through.
The newspaper, I would cut it out. Oh, I like how the view look. Yeah. And it started doing that. And then it came to fruition. It was like full circle. I'm like, damn, did I manifest this?
Yeah, you did. Did I manifest
what do they
this?
call that?
Like
a vision board.
A vision board, talking about what he was doing in the cell, what he was envisioning in the cell, and getting out and doing and making it happen.
Somewhere, like, and it
So I accepted it, and like they say, when you stop looking for something, that's when you find it.
Right.
So I'm just boom, and then she literally just fell in my lap.
Yeah.
Literally, her water heater broke. She was living upstairs.
Talking about how he met his girl,
and she could pick from like
people be like, oh, a woman can't do this and that. Like shit, I'll show you some that are. I don't want to call them snakes. I don't want to be too hard.
Nah, that's what it is. Call it what it is. Yeah. When a man cheat, it ain't as bad. I don't care what you say. Man cheat, we just like, oh damn.
Now look, all I did was just this is one of those videos, maybe one of the only where I could click at any point and watch and start watching it without a timestamp. Could just start watching it. So it was an amazing episode. So if you guys could please like, subscribe, go check it out, leave a comment. It was a dope episode. And what I just did right there, I just clicked at different points of the video, and every point is something to listen to. It's nothing. It's no fluff in there. Well, none of my interviews really are fluff, but the Viral Way, they doing their thing, y'all. They really doing their thing. Somebody said it's the best urban podcast out there, for sure. Let me see something.
I saw a couple clips of them, and I was shocked to see them here.
Because they just recently did a live.
And try to get clicks and reactions. And that's what you see with the content. These people
Go check them
have
out.
no
Go check this video out. Go like and
what
subscribe.
separate
Go
us. We came
leave a
in
comment.
with an
This is
end
just
game.
a day ago.
We came in with a plan. We came in with goals. These dudes just turning
No, this
cameras
is,
on, doing
they
anything, saying
podcast.
anything. That's where all
That's
this
the Viral
crashing
Way.
out has happened. That's where all these dudes is going against the street code. You starting to see all this snitching shit happen.
Go check them out. Go like and subscribe. Showing love to what is deserved, and they're deserving of it. But let's get to Manny, Trey. Go follow up, pay attention, like, subscribe, comment. Viral Way, go like, subscribe, comment. We're gonna get to the last topic that is in the title, which is Trump and Zelenskyy. We're gonna talk about it. Y'all could. Oh, you know what? I got some super chats I gotta read. Yeah, we can't watch the whole thing, but we could definitely watch a portion of it.
Democracy depends.
So let me read these super chats real quick. Hey man, thank y'all, man. Y'all really messing with me, dude. Y'all really, really, really supporting, and I appreciate it. Memphis made super chat. Shout out to the homies' first stream. Oh, that's what I needed to talk about. Also, I'm gonna talk about Duno and the homies. Bass Money Kurt, Rios, I got a cold story I want to bring to the light when you have call-ins. Feel like my life been a book. Okay, we can make that happen. You can tell your story. I don't know how long your story is gonna be, but I don't know if it's for today, tomorrow, but we could definitely show some love on that. But let's get to Bass Money Kurt. I'll put up the phone lines around 7:15, 7:20. Let's go. Oh, shoot, the homies. We gonna get to this real quick because I've been wanting Duno to do this for a long time, and even when he was on Reality Check here, I was pushing for it. Cold little intro.
Try not to cut in the first 10 minutes.
That's new? Oh, that's
Try not to
That's
curse
hard
the
on.
first 10 minutes.
That's like the Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're live. The homies.
Shout out to the homies.
All these fools want to go get dressed in their best fits because they got nervous. Bro, P, bro, you want to go get a haircut. He want to go get a haircut.
Hey, my haircut stays fresh, man.
No, bro, you never get a haircut on a Monday. I know
I didn't get a cut.
They said that they shaved their eyebrows. Somebody got their eyebrows shaved.
Food, then fake flex, and then they find out, and then I look stupid.
There was another brother up there that I saw. There he is.
That's what you did.
Fool first he tried to take Matt's
shit.
bitch and
Okay. Let's get to it.
Fuck.
Pass me that. Keep one though for your hair. Not
Yeah,
just
you
kidding.
gotta keep one for sure.
Oh.
After all the mistakes this happened, and you know, by the way, when Matt came around, we told him that he had to drink his own cup of pee.
Why did they shave his eyebrows though?
And for like 2 weeks, he believed.
Shout out to Duno and his homies. I don't know all their names, but shout out to all.
It didn't. That sounds like some shit Poe would do.
Wow, see, now playing the homies that are not here is great.
It does, though.
Hey, Matt came to stir up some shit. Matt is the state of the homies. Yeah. Only me and you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, they don't get that shit. Dami, look, fool. You see?
You're good right there. Damn. Oh shit, it's going down.
Go the other way.
Oh, just one. They do that shit dry too.
Eyebrow.
There you go. That's a taper.
That's a taper right there.
Okay.
Shout out to the homies.
That's a bald face.
The homies.
Fucking not one of your eyes. Fucking gangbangs.
Oh hell nah.
Yeah, they shaved his whole eyebrow off.
And then they have your body out there.
What? You must have lost a bet. But show some love. Go like and subscribe. Well, you guys are probably already subscribed to FNW, but go like and comment on the video. Go like and comment on the video. The homies that had their first live. I think it was a live last night. I think it was live, not pre-recorded. But shout out to them, man, for getting their shit going.
Take the glasses
And you
off.
guys keep asking about who's in the background. This is Gusty. This is my cousin. Day one. He just here supporting. He just popped up this morning. So when you gonna start getting your stuff going?
Early morning grind.
Put the mic. You got to get the mic, man.
Early morning grind.
When you gonna get your podcast and stuff going, man?
Mostly the e-bike thing for now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just get your ass over here then. You just come over here and get on the podcast and start doing some shit. God damn. So when we gonna have some videos coming?
I have a couple.
You want me to show them? Sure. So what's your page?
You don't really have to. Gusty Wins. YouTube.
Oh, is this YouTube? And then we're gonna get into the
Bike.
If y'all into some e-biking, follow cuz.
Trying to get re-inspired.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Bad case of last year. Might need to divulge what's been going on in my life, in my videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
like
gotta.
You said, you gotta talk about everything. You know?
You gotta talk more. You gotta share a little bit more. We'll get to your videos in a little bit. I can't find it. Gusty.
WNDZ.
Oh, okay.
Together.
There we go. So he only got 3 videos up right now, but go check him out. He's riding his e-bike, 3 e-bike videos, riding through, doing his thing, chilling. Support him, like, subscribe. Go check him out, man. Show him some
More
love.
to come soon, especially now.
Show him some love. Get his subscribers up. Show my cousin some love, man.
Fuck cancer, by the way.
Yeah, fuck cancer. Shout out to Auntie. Okay, let's get to this Zelenskyy thing. Go ahead, brother.
Depends on a free press. Please support our independent journalism at democracynow.org. Ended with Trump and
Path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The other door.
Okay.
So he came back into the room.
He occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So
save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I ask?
He's cutting him off, for sure. He's cutting him off. And like, this is what I was saying. This conversation in the Oval Office, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Ever. But J.D. Vance and Trump both packing cuz out is like...
No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of
we
coming
are
out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you through
I
this
said
stupid
thank you.
He called stupid president. I think he's talking about Biden. But you haven't been alone. The United States has been supporting you throughout this whole thing.
President, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military equipment, and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have our military equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course.
Zelenskyy held his ground though. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't bowing down to these fools, but they were standing 10 tones down as well. They were standing on business.
Of course, yeah.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I tell you.
To say thank you.
I said a lot of times thank you.
How petty are you? If you say thank you, we'll save lives.
American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on over here. I think it's very important. That's why I kept this.
Ohio ties. They gave them all our old guns and rockets we discontinued. Oh, so that's they accepted the gift, right? Because whatever we gave them was better than what they had. And they've been fighting their ass off with the shit.
It's going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're
again,
running low on soldiers. Listen,
please,
you're running
Mr.
low
President.
on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And
Mr.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire.
You're running low on soldiers. Your soldiers are dying. Like these niggas be talking about shit like it's just numbers and there's actual deaths and lives. You're running low on soldiers. That means that your soldiers is dying. Like
I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and.
Listen to how he's talking to this dude, man. Like he does the childish mimic of his voice. Look at how he talks.
Then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this.
That's a damn near 80-year-old man mimicking another president and talking like that. That shit is crazy.
Look like he noticed.
It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire.
Look
I
at
want to
that.
go and I want this. Look.
He mimicked them like a child, like in the Oval Office. Like even though he's talking about real shit, they talking about real shit. It's the nature of the conversation. The shit is crazy.
If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire.
He's already asked for a ceasefire also. And they didn't uphold the ceasefire. The Russians didn't uphold it. He signed ceasefires.
What they think.
That wasn't
it doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what.
That wasn't with me. That was with a
you.
guy named Biden, who was not a smart person.
But this
that was
is your,
with,
this
that was
is
with
your
Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama.
Trump leaves the fact out that he was the president in between Obama and Biden. But I would say that they was acting a lot better when Trump was in.
Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful.
Hey, somebody said Trump was trying to clip that clip. Like you could tell there are clippable moments like on a way higher level, right? This dude understands media and he understands manipulation very well. Do not underestimate the intelligence of this dude. He knows what he's doing. He knows hand gestures. He knows trigger words. He knows certain things. And Zelenskyy is getting played right now. You know what I mean? Like he's getting outplayed by a master manipulator. Like
he's been doing this
for too long. You know what I mean? Like he's been robbing people of money, been in business transactions and shit. And he's bringing that shit to the Oval Office.
The words he's using.
The words. Bring the mic closer, John. The words that he's using are target words.
Because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards.
You don't have the cards? Bomb. He knows what he's doing. You don't have the cards. He knew people were going to pick up on that.
But without us, you don't have any cards. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out...
You know what the deal is? You know what the deal is about? Rights to the minerals of the land in Ukraine. Rights to mineral resources.
Out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But one...
You don't have the cards. Remember, pay attention to the repeat words, because that's what manipulators do. They find repeat words. Even Dr. Umar does it. When he has something, he'll repeat it 3 times because that makes it stick in people's brains.
Once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing.
An extended excerpt of...
That went down in the Oval Office, y'all. That literally went down in the Oval Office. And the deal, I want to look it up just so I'm not speaking out of turn. Yep, it is minerals. Damn.
The framework of a minerals deal has been agreed upon by President Zelenskyy and President Trump after weeks of barbed exchanges.
Minerals deal. Like, major. You want me to help you, protect you? We're not doing shit for free. Be it good or bad, I don't know.
They're just going to be able to dig as deep as they want.
Pay to play, homie. Like, if you want us to provide protection, you want your freedom back, give us mineral rights, and we're going to have soldiers on the ground, homie.
I love Ukraine, but Zelenskyy has done a terrible job. His country is shattered.
Kyiv says it's willing to give the US access to its critical minerals, but wants American military support to be part...
What are the minerals? Is it lithium? What is the mineral?
Part of the deal.
It'll be great for Ukraine. It's like a huge economic development project, so it'll be good for both countries.
It's basically I think it might be lithium. I don't know what this, cobalt, it might be cobalt, but this is the penitentiary style. This is like the bully at school, the bully at wherever you're at. Like, oh, you want them to stop? You want them to leave you alone? Well, I need 20% of your shit. Give me your lunch money. Give me this and that. I'll protect you from them. You just only have to deal with me. And I'm going to be a bully. I'm going to protect you. But I'm going to be a bully, but I'm not going to kill you. You want to die or you want to be protected? And how much of a choice do you have? Is that really a choice? Not much of a option.
But what minerals does Ukraine have? Why does Trump want them? And what will both Washington and Kyiv really gain? Ukraine is believed to have deposits of at least 20 of the 50 minerals that the US considers critical. Among these are titanium, lithium, and rare earths, a collection of 17 elements that are essential for everything from cell phones to the defense industry. Titanium is used in the construction. Titanium is used in the...
You know who needs lithium?
Battery.
Tesla. Every cell needs lithium ion batteries. I was in the battery field. I worked in the battery field for a while. Electric cars, electric trucks, electric boats, all those cells. So really it's more titanium and zirconium. It's only a little bit of lithium ion deposits. But if you can have access to your own lithium ion mines? Come on, cuz. Bella, super chat, Trump wouldn't speak to Black Sam like that. Trump wouldn't talk to Black Sam like that at Marathon Burger, huh?
Titanium is used in the construction of missiles, airplanes, and naval ships. Lithium, used in batteries, is considered critical.
They looking for vibranium. Who said we just need to go to Wakanda? Like, these stories have been told out in movies, man. They fighting over minerals. Wakanda hid they shit because they didn't want the world to go to war and come over and take their minerals, their natural resources. This shit is being played out right in front of our faces, y'all. Elon, South Africa. Elon, Germany. Elon, Ukraine. Lithium ion. Tesla. They need all that. Probably that shit right there is good enough for Elon.
To the US economy and national security. Industry analysts estimate the collective potential value of Ukraine's minerals to be trillions of dollars.
Lithium is one of the minerals that Ukraine has that is potentially very valuable, but
potentially
it is very expensive to get a lithium mine up and running.
You know who has the money to get lithium ion mines up and running?
Yep.
Richest man in the world. The richest thing in the world who is actually running our government right now. He's got the ear of the president. Let's offer, like I'm telling you guys, all this shit is very...
The war began in 2022. Ukraine produced 6% of the world's titanium. It's also home to around 3% of the world's deposits of lithium.
Imagine owning 3% of the lithium deposit. 3% to one company probably, to Tesla.
But, as well as costing money, it takes time to open a mine.
One person I talked to in that industry said, like, there's this idea that you just sort of put a shovel in the ground and start digging money out, and that's just really...
That's nobody's idea, nigga. Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks you just put a shovel. We know that it costs money and it's expensive, but what's that to a nigga that got all the money in the world?
Right.
Another challenge is reaching them. Up to 40% of Ukraine's critical mineral deposits are in Russia-controlled areas of the country.
Getting a lithium mine off the ground takes years of studies and potentially hundreds of millions of dollars in investment. Even in the best case scenario where there's not a war happening, that is not a quick process. And
this is going to be a part of the conspiracy theory shit too. Bring your coffee and conspiracy, because do you know Elon bought a boring company? Like boring tunnels, and he wanted to break the record in how long it took to bore out tunnels. And everybody thought it was for the Hyperloop, which was a train that's supposed to go from Los Angeles to San Francisco and to Vegas. So, but he had at one point while I was at SpaceX, he had boring, whatever you call those things, in front of SpaceX on Crenshaw, across the street by the parking lot, because he was trying to buy up all of the. Let me bring that up, because that's another thing. And what do you need to do to mine and do all this stuff? You have to I might be saying some stupid shit, but I know it makes sense.
Money makes things happen.
So he funded the Boring Company. Elon Musk didn't buy the Boring Company. He funded it in 2016. The Boring Company is a company that aims to create underground transportation systems using electric vehicles. And that's what it was aimed at. But I think there's some shit happening behind the scenes. More than meets the eye.
I think we're going to be able to go after those minerals in a different way now that we're involved. And extract way more faster.
And he was trying to break a record. Why does Elon think he can bore 5 to 10 times faster than current companies, as they have spent at least 50 years refining these techniques. So he was saying his goal was that he would be able to do it 5 to 10 times faster than everybody else. He ain't never even been in the game, but he was saying that I could come in the game and do it faster. Okay, I want to see what is the record. That's too much to go over right now. I need to look it up more before I talk about that. But get back to that.
And so this is not something that's going to start sort of paying off anytime in the immediate future.
Despite these challenges, Trump has repeatedly praised the financial benefits of the agreement. The US president says he wants Zelenskyy to sign a deal quickly to repay Washington for its military and financial aid to Ukraine during the war.
We're helping a country through a very, very big problem, a problem like very few people have had. Shouldn't have had this problem because it shouldn't have happened, but it did happen, so we have to straighten it out. But the American taxpayer now is going to get their money back plus.
President Zelenskyy, when he was touting this deal, made a real point of saying...
Don't get me wrong, people in the chat. I believe everything Elon says. I believe he can do anything that he puts his mind to. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen him sell rockets that we haven't even built yet. I've seen him come and wake up one morning, get to work, and this fool has drawings on a napkin about the grasshopper and landing the rocket. But we weren't even successfully doing 2 rockets a year. He was talking about landing the rockets, and we were like, what? Landing? Where? Land them where? On a barge in the middle of the ocean? What? Are you crazy? No, not only does he build the fastest rockets, he is recycling rockets and re-landing rockets, starships, jumbos. I don't put anything past this dude, because guess what? What we don't talk about is the cult-like following he has of engineers. This fool has cult-like following of the smartest people in the world. They want to work for him, the best and the bravest and smartest. They love this fool. Like a cult. He has a cult engineer following that's dangerous, because they will do anything. I seen them buy RVs at SpaceX and line up the RVs because the engineers didn't want to go home. Because we had deadlines. And he bought RVs and they lined them up in the parking lot, and the engineers weren't even going home. They were just going to the RV.
Wow.
Where do you work in manufacturing where the engineers show up before the technicians? I used to show up to work early, an hour early every day, just to find out what I got to do, set up the shit. It would be engineers there before me. Talking about, okay, so Rios, what we got today? This is what I want you guys to focus on. Like, what? They are on some shit, and Elon is on some shit. He didn't work his way into the Oval Office by being a bullshit person, dude. He's not the richest man in the world because of some bullshit. People want to call him an idiot. Well, how dumb are we then? If he's an idiot, how dumb are we? This fool done worked his way into the Oval Office and became the richest man in the world.
Saying that this was not repayment for aid that had already been given, that those were not loans, and that this was not designed to pay those back, that this was designed as an investment in the future of Ukraine.
The agreement also lacks explicit security guarantees for Ukraine, despite Zelenskyy previously saying they would be necessary for any mineral rights deal.
He just wants to ensure, and I think this is a big issue for Ukrainians in general, that the Russians don't agree to a ceasefire and then rebuild their arsenal and then invade again in 2 years. And so I think what they want is investment from well-armed Western countries of some sort. They want troops on the ground, ideally. That is generally what
troops on the ground. Told you.
Even as Trump and Zelenskyy tout the benefits of the deal, much of what the two leaders hope to gain has yet to be agreed upon.
Trump's going to get what he wants, man. He's going to get what he wants.
The vagueness of the agreement has allowed both Trump and Zelenskyy to kind of claim victory.
It's like low-key predatorial, right? Like we set them up like, no, we'll support you. Keep fighting such and such. But we got a plan in the back of our minds that we want something out of this. Yeah, bring your people. We'll give them money. The people that need to flee and don't want to be there, we'll set them up. We'll put them in hotels. We'll give them money. We'll pay those immigrants. They're not illegal immigrants because they're refugees. Oh, supposedly these refugees are okay, fleeing war, but the refugees from down south are not okay because they're fleeing and fight for their life also. But we paid Ukraine nothing comes for free. Ukraine is learning that right now. Nothing is free. You think that we helping you for no reason? Nah, man.
And to say that they're getting what they want. Zelenskyy really hammered the point that it was very important that they got the reference to security guarantees in the text. Trump is saying we are going to get paid back for all of this investment.
Moss, what do you say? It's kind of always been like that. It just happens to be Elon this time around. This is by far different because it's in plain day. It's in plain sight. This fool doesn't have. How does this fool's not? Elon is a monopoly, man. Like this is something. It's a rarity of what's happening, and it's happening right in front of our eyes.
That we've made, and I think the vagueness has allowed both of them to do that. But the real question will be once they try to hammer out the details, if there are things that they really can't agree on.
Stop it, Rios. Let's not praise the traitor. Nigga, I ain't praising nobody, fool. Who am I praising? Who am I praising? By stating the facts, the truth of how smart this fool is? The nigga is doing like, that's what's wrong with us. We be so like stuck in our ways, our heads so far up our ass that we won't even admit that the enemy or the opposition is smart as hell. And he is duped and tricked and got to a position because of his snake-like activities. I'm just recognizing it. I'm just stating the case, stating the facts. Let's get this last super chat. Then we're going to, we can start taking, you know what? Let me set up the Bluetooth first. We can take some calls. We can take some calls when y'all ready. Okay, super chat. We got Bass Monies. Okay, Bella, Trump wouldn't speak to Black Sam like that. For sure. President not perfect. Thank you for the super chat. I'd rather the U.S. get the minerals than Russia stop the war. Me too. Like, I'm not going to, I'd much rather it be us than them, but what's the cost? At what cost? Like, it's not really going to us. It's not really going to, like we say the U.S., but it's going to the top dogs. It's really going to the top dogs. If y'all want to call in, the number's up there. Or maybe I'll bring the number down right here so you guys can see it better. Uh-oh. Call in, y'all. Let's talk about it. What y'all think about this BS? What up, Gusty? You super quiet, man.
Chilling.
But did I get it connected? All right, let's get some call-ins. We can talk about Tank. We can talk about Trump. We can talk about Rockstar. Whatever it is. Shout out to the 300 people in here at 7:30 in the morning. 330 people. I appreciate y'all. 340 people. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for engaging. GFS Blackout. With this one, Rios, we are seeing history repeat itself. The businessman with the political influence received the benefits.
Unknown caller.
I'm disagree with GFS on this one. Hey, what up? This is the AM Wake Up Show with Rios. Caller, where you calling from? What's your name?
You already know it's Brandon, Maryland.
What up, Brandon? Hold on. So I want to disagree with GFS. This is the first time I've seen somebody that's not even a government official, that hasn't been voted in, that is in the Oval Office running the government, cutting budgets, cutting jobs, out in the open as his position. Name one. So if that's true, then if you write GFS, I'll believe you. Name the person that was in the Oval Office making those decisions. But what up, Brandon? What's going on with you, man?
I'm good. I'm good. And yourself?
I'm good, man. What's going down? What you want to talk about?
All right. Yeah, just two things. First thing is, just wanted to give you your props again. Always trying to give you your flowers while you're here. As far as, I'm so glad that we're able to see your personality these days.
Oh, thank you,
know
brother.
what I mean? Yeah, because when you first came on Ace Boys and all that stuff were playing, you were way more quiet, way more reserved, didn't really talk that much, stuff like that. So we didn't really know that you had all this information inside of your mind, and the fact that, I mean, shit, you worked at SpaceX. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that is. But anybody could have did it. I was just I took advantage of an opportunity that was presented. But it was a lot of brothers in there. You know what I mean? A lot of people in there, and it's nothing special. It's just run by a special thinking kind of dude. But I appreciate you, and I appreciate the kind words. I really, really do. But yeah, this platform, my own platform, has pretty much allowed me to spread my wings and talk about the shit I want to talk about, and spend as much time as I want on the topics that I want to talk about. So, yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I'm a welder, so shit, I need to get in there.
Well, they got orbital tube welders. They got circumferential welding. They got orbital tube welding. They got all kinds of any kind of welding. They got it up there.
Yeah, I do flux. I do stick. I do shit. A couple of different other ones, but
fusion welding. They do fusion. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. I definitely do fusion. The thing that you were talking about with Trump, he's, of course, everybody remembers John D. Rockefeller. Right. He's like the new version of him. Because John D. Rockefeller was trying to monopolize the whole industry of everything.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to take over the oil industry, the transportation industry, housing industry, electronic, all this stuff, right? So that now we have Elon who comes in and he's saying, hey, look, I got transportation, I got technology. The only things that he's really not trying to get into right now is food and pharmaceuticals.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else he got his hands in.
Right. You know, I feel you. You on it. But what I'm saying is, my disagreement with everybody is that they don't care what people think no more. They're not cared about how it looks, or they're not covering their tracks. They're just doing whatever they want. Now that I got control of the government, I can do what I want to do now. Now we have fooled everybody, and the what is it? The coyote or the fox or the wolf is in the hen house now. So here we are. We just gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
But shout out to you, Brandon. I'm gonna take some more calls. Oh, you know what? I wanted to ask you, how's everything going? I thought you were on your way to where you were going. Are you still in pursuit of that?
Going this week.
Going this week. Okay, man. Well, give me calls. Let me know. I'll be here tomorrow. Check in with me tomorrow. Shout out to you, Brandon, and everything that you got going on. Blessings to you and your family.
All right, you just peace.
Yeah, call in. GFS wants to debate. We could debate. We could talk about some things. Let's get to it. But I'm sorry, I'm sent some calls to voicemail because I was on the phone with Brandon. Hey, babe, how you doing? Have a good day at school, Stinky. Love you, baby. And there's always been people, investors. There's always been the supporters that have been given money that pay to play. You know what I mean? Like to get this bill passed, get this bill passed. But it has never been such a direct conflict of interest
with this fool Elon, man, what he's doing. Like, yeah.
Unknown caller.
Here we go. I don't know why it makes that noise. Hey, wake up! Welcome to the AM Wake Up Show, the best morning show in the world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Sure, I'm in Texas right now. This is Daphne Kirk.
Hey, what's up with you, man? What's happening?
And just at work, man. Just decided to call, first time calling in, really.
Okay, let's talk about it. What you want to talk about, man?
Shit, I told you earlier in the little super chat, I got a little life story I like just to get out because I ain't really told nobody. Like to get some little stuff off my chest, you know what I'm saying? See what you think about it.
Okay. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
I ain't gonna take too long. I don't want to take too much of your time, and then I know you got a show you got around, so I'll make it short.
Okay, let's go.
So I just been thinking lately, like, this shit is scary. Like, I've been scared kind of just in life in general, making big moves, things like that. Shit is scary, and like, just doing it. I had my daughter when I was 18, and then, it just kind of went downhill from there a little bit. Was on the streets for a little bit, just kind of sleeping out the car, hustling, get it how I live.
Mm-hmm.
And I had just came home from college. I was playing football, but I got diagnosed with a tumor in my face. And I had to go through a whole bunch of tests and shit like that to see which one it was. Ended up getting that taken out, but they told me I could never play football again. I had to get a surgery to get replaced in my bone replaced in my jaw.
Mm-hmm.
And they took it out of my leg, so I couldn't play no more. But then, I mean, I guess at that point, it's just kind of about making the best life happen for my daughter and shit. So, we had just moved to Washington. Grandma died and things like that. We only moved down there to help take care of her. And then after she died, it was kind of like, well, I'm going to just get up somewhere and just kind of plant my feet. So I went from California to Washington, and now I'm in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie, like I be feeling like this shit is kind of scary because it's like I got 2 kids and my wife and shit like that, and I'm only 2. Yeah, so, and I don't want to fail them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be like.
The only failure is if you give up. Only failure is if you give up. As long as you pushing and trying your best and putting in the effort, you can't fail. The failure is quitting and giving up. As long as you don't give up, man, you're doing the right thing.
Man, I hear you. And the shit you be saying be true. Like when you be talking about, like, you feel me, not just giving your body up to anybody.
Yeah.
Shit, that was like one of my vices. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I be listening to what you be talking about, so like I had to really get straight and like really kind of like respect my family, respect my wife, and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We have to look at ourselves like we have to look at ourselves as valuable. Like things that you consider valuable, you don't treat like shit. You know what I mean? Like if we value our body, we value our mind, we wouldn't treat it like shit. We wouldn't put shit in our body. You got people that treat their cars better than they treat their body. High octane fuel and these hydros and this and that, the best rims and the best stereo system, but then get out the car looking like a fat ass heffalump. You know what I mean? Like, damn, nigga, you care more about your car than what you care about yourself. Like your arteries is clogged and all this, but your car, you put all the best everything in there. Radiator fluid, whatever it is, best battery, best this and that. But we don't value ourselves as in the most valuable tool that we have. Or the thing that we own that has the most value is our body and our mind. What's up, Pops?
There's one thing I always really wanted to ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, because when I grew up, like when I was a kid, I ain't had my mom in the house like that really at all. And we really just started reconnecting when I was like 14. So, and like my mom always telling me the reason why you be acting like that and you be a dog and shit like that is because you was around your dad all the years and he wasn't, you feel me, he wasn't really teaching you how to treat a woman. And then she always told me like, the one thing about it is when you grow up, a man never really learns how to treat a woman. He just knows what to expect. He never really learned what to expect from a woman. He just learned how to treat them. Vice versa with the women. They don't really learn how to they don't know what to how to treat a man. They just really know what to expect from him as far as like providing and shit like that, security and shit like that. And that always kind of stuck with me. And it's like, damn, like that's what really got me like, okay, I really got to clean it up right and like actually treating this like it's my family. Like instead of just, oh, these just my kids and my wife. Like, no, this is my family. And especially out here, moving up to Texas, they all like, I don't know nobody out here. Mm-hmm. They're literally all I got.
Right.
I know 4 people, my daughters, my son, my wife. I know 3 people, that's it.
Hey, man, that's like, you can look at it like a blessing, though. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have nobody involved that don't have no value in your life. So your priorities are all lined up. You know what's important. You know who's there. You know what you're doing it for. You know what I mean? But we have to always remember we have to build community. It takes a village. It takes community, right? Your children need to see how you treat other black men. Your children need to see how you treat other black women that are not your wife. Like they need to see the respect that you talk about and the respect that you show them. You're actually taking that out into the world as well and building. You know, like, oh shit, Dad is about the community. He's about everybody. He loves us and he's about us and supporting us, but he's also about servitude and serving the people and making sure that not only are we in a better position, but as a whole, our community. And you're at ground zero. Your foundation is strong. Now you're just adding pieces to the community. You know what I mean? Like, and when I say community, I'm not talking about houses on the block and liquor stores. I'm talking about your support system and people that you have around that you're networking with and things that you could provide them and they could provide you, you know?
All right, last thing, I'm gonna let you go. I'm thinking I'm maybe a little bit higher than Grand Hill because, like I said, when I was in college, they told me I couldn't play no more. Mm-hmm. I was in the coaches meetings and I was setting up practice plans and I was in the booth with the offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators during games, kind of figuring out why they do what they do and call what they call. So as soon as I got let out of college, I was straight to coaching. I got coached 2 8-year-old teams to the championship. And then went to Washington and coached a 12-year-old team to the championship. And now I'm in Texas. They're doing the same thing.
Right.
So it's like I be trying to do for my community, trying to let the kids know, like, especially in this little sports section.
Yeah, because your kids is watching. Your kids are watching, and they're gonna try to emulate what you do. And they see if you're a staple and you're giving back to the community or your village or whatnot, they're gonna want to do the same thing. And so you implement little seeds and drop little seeds and implement character into your children through action. And once they see that, they're going to want to do that too. Like, okay, this is the way of living. This is how, and even if they don't do it exactly, they know what it is. They'll be able to recognize it, you know? So shout out to you, man. Prayers over you and your family. Keep striving for the best. Keep pushing, keep trucking. And the only failure is when you quit. The only failure is when you stop and literally give up. So don't give up. Keep pushing. You on the right track. You got your family. Now just keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? And nothing happens overnight. It's going to take time. Like we talking about the bird. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So keep at it, brother. All love to you and your family. Prayers over you and your family. Yeah, blessings, brother. Yeah.
Appreciate you. Keep paving the way. Keep paving the way, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you be cool like you be.
All right, brother. Shout out to that young man and being on the path and being aware of what he wants to do. GFS, call in if you feel like it, man. GFS, go ahead and call in. Gusty back there being quiet, you know, he don't got much to say. He'll get better. He'll start sharing a little bit more as he's looking at the chat and looking at his phone.
Baby steps. I'm just a fly on the wall, checking it out.
Because it's east of the 710. It's east of the 710, and the west is west of the 710, and the north, you go north. The 710 north leads into
unknown caller.
North Long Beach.
Call from
Blackout. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show, the best morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, caller, where you calling from, and what's your name?
What's going on, Big Rios? It's the infamous Blackout for
Let's go. What's up, man? What's happening?
The game for sale, man. Nothing much, man. Trying to enjoy this wonderful chilly morning out here
Let's
in LA
go.
County.
Let's go.
But I wanted to say, I just first and foremost, wow, that thing was amazing from beginning to end. Man, salute. I need all the salutes in the chat and laptops for the viral way.
Oh man, shout out to
Rios
Viral Way.
Getting busy.
Shout out to
If that
Viral Way.
wasn't the most high frequency conversation, oh my God, bro.
Right.
You earned your flowers right there, dog.
Hey, thank
That
you,
was power
man.
pack.
So is
I
that
couldn't
is
turn
that
that
their
off. I couldn't turn
that's
that
their emojis, the laptops? Okay.
Yeah, that's what we've been throwing in, the
Okay.
laptops for the homies.
Okay,
So,
for sure.
Yeah, they definitely got that when they come around.
Let's go.
Hey, Silent One is a killer, though.
Man,
He's a killer.
Messiah is a
Silent
straight
Messiah
assassin.
is a killer. Killer. Oh, my God. You can see it in his eyes. Oh, he need to be on some panels just to do it.
Because he
got it ready. You can tell.
He don't say
He on
shit
point.
without purpose. You know what I mean? And like, even when you ask him a question or you bring up, he be like, you know what? That's a great question. Let me think about that. You know what I mean? Like
he's well thought out.
Well thought out. He's not just gonna say some shit or blurt out an answer. He's gonna think about it and sit with it for a second. And when whatever he regurgitates out of his brain is gems. It's gems.
He give a full fledged one, man. I can't wait to sit down with that dude one of these days because I just got to see it in person. Because I was like, oh, he just like giving you a full fledged sandwich, both sides of his issue and why he did it.
Exactly.
I said, damn, all right, I like that.
Exactly.
And then the with the Sam thing, I get a lot of them hits from I'm an info file.
Okay.
Yo, Sam, there's the Fat Burger that was on the corner.
Mhm.
Explain what was going on while I was trying to say it. What happened, and now it's on the mini documentary. It's on the Marathon Brand YouTube page. So they did the behind the scenes, right?
Mhm.
Before their little cold launch, before they did their hot launch. So boom, I guess there was a problem where Fat Burger had went bad. The owner went bad with the actual franchise on Crenshaw.
Okay.
So he turned it into a Marathon Premium Burger. Mind you, I thought this was a fake, and then yesterday I was scrolling, and my YouTube shorts go everywhere, and it locked in on it. So yes, they were selling Marathon Premium Burgers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sam and them caught wind of it, him and his fellow partners. Sam tapped in like the internet.
Right.
He may not gangbang, but he's a goddamn business genius. This motherfucker be hobnobbing. So he got word that they was doing it, and he wasn't feeling that because they wasn't, they're not paying Hustle House.
Right.
The same kind of idea with Draco. So, how people be like, yeah, you got to pay the ruler to be on the squad or whatever. 20% goes to the family, whatever. They wasn't doing that at the business, so they was selling bootleg Marathon burgers, and you'll see it when you watch the documentary. The mini doc that they came with, it was like 30 minutes. But
yeah, so they just
Hustle's
like I went to
we're gonna drop it.
I'm on the website now, and it just says Premium Burger, about Premium Burger, but they're using. Oh shit! Like it's just like basically like a master burger, but they used the Marathon to promote it.
The thing. No, they wasn't promoting that shit. They were selling. They were actually in business as Marathon Premium Burger. They still had the Fat Burger Outlier, but on the inside, it's Marathon Premium Burger. The owner was selling this shit off like with bootleg kind of shit. Still running the Fast Burger joint, but not with Fast Burger product. Bro, I did my research. I'm never fucking around out here. I said, oh, no wonder why Sam had threw this out in 2016, 2017. Because he runs this shit real exclusive.
Yeah.
Especially if you on the email hits and stuff like that for all of the marathon drops. I'm always on that too. You know what I'm saying? Them flags do fly high, and I be trying to just keep up with him because, Imani about to be grown. All right? I'm trying to make sure baby girl get all the fruits of her daddy labor.
Right, exactly.
Imani about to be grown.
Right. Wait, so the making is it the making of Marathon Burger? The documentary?
Yes.
The making of
Marathon documentary.
Okay. I pulled it up right now.
Marathon Burger.
That's the one I want you to see for sure.
Okay.
And just on the debate, I do feel you on the point, but you've never seen it this obvious. Because the John Rockefeller thing, the way that he was tapped in with Tammany Hall in New York, which was like the powerhouse base of politics from like the late 1800s to like the early 1930s and 40s before the mob started getting in. You know, if you was an entrepreneur and you was a hobnobber, you know what I'm saying, you could get in them doors. This is where you see the William Carnegies. This is where you see the actual Chase bankers, you know, these forefathers of Morgan and Chase and things of that nature. Niggas was trying to really eat. But, you know, they wasn't as blatant as Elon. But this movie has been played before. There's a lot of movies that you see played before. But a lot of Rockefeller money is still in oil, just like how the Bushes are related to that man. And the truth is whenever materials and goods are in need, you know, if there's a businessman with political influence, you're going to see this happen all the time. I think Obama wasn't too tainted, but the Bushes, oh yeah, they was always in their pocketbook, especially when they was as much money as they spent on wartime.
Well, Obama couldn't be tainted like that because they rather shoot their nose off to spite their face than to let a brother be that way. You know what I mean? Like he couldn't do it because.
Hey, look! What this picture look like if Obama was sitting there in Dubai with Robert Johnson, Magic Johnson, and Shaq just on a random boat somewhere? See, that looked like a plot. That looked like this looked like a plot.
So
you know what I'm saying?
This is what I'll say is the difference. Yeah, the Rockefellers and this and that. It's a family of people like conglomerates, right? But even the Rockefellers dealt with people and did this and were rubbing hands and trying to do this and win this election, win this house or whatever. But with Elon, this dude has really literally, I think it was with PayPal, like he was at PayPal, I think, and then he was with another company.
Yeah,
And so this fool right now, he told us that Occupy Mars, right? Like, oh, I'm starting a satellite company. Oh shit, what are we building satellites for? For internet for Mars, right? So we building these satellites. We building all these satellites. But them satellites, it wasn't even for Mars, it was Starlink. So now the world, the Earth, the globe is surrounded by a net of satellites owned by one man. Now, this man is now has a whole department that he named DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, which he runs only through President Trump, who is his yes man. Then he's going into South Africa trying to give the land back to the people that helped with the German election. Do you know that he was involved with the German election?
Correct. Yes, I've seen him. It's a man with influence. He's moving his weight around.
And so he's turned space travel into transit. It's literally space transit now. He's sending people to the space station. He's sending supplies to the space station, and he's recovering his rockets. He's the only company recovering his rockets, making his money. So what he's done is like the Rothschilds, they were in competition with people. They were vowing for things and doing this behind scenes, Illuminati. This fool Elon has gone against every grain and took over right in front of our eyes and selling it as
you're right.
And he's selling it as the good for the people. Like, oh, 20 million here, 20 million here. Oh, you guys are getting, they're doing $1 million here. They're sending 20 million over there for transgenders and this and that. It's all trigger words. They're all just playing on what he thinks we care about. Oh, you found a ship for transgenders? Go ahead.
He's even as much as Elon is in there, he's still outside of it because them powerhouses, the people who own the media, the actual thing that we take as content are all Europeans, and they are all invested in everything from the ground up. He don't want to compete. He would rather try to take them out or buy them out, but they ain't giving up that shit.
GFS. He sued the Air Force. He sued the Air Force and won.
He can go ahead.
He sued the Air Force. He sued
That's American. That's not us French.
He sued the Air Force One.
That's not us UK.
And then got the contracts. Not only did he sue and win, he got the contracts that he wanted. And now he's going now in Ukraine.
Over the pond.
Now in Ukraine,
coming up over the pond, Mike.
You know what I'm saying? He's getting these lithium ion deposits, whole mines. Like, oh, it's expensive to do. He's got the money. 3% of lithium is in Ukraine.
You got to go through there because Africa ain't giving you no play.
No, because guess who they dealing with?
The Europeans ain't giving you no play.
That's
their situation.
Guess who Africa's dealing with?
That?
China.
Dude.
Africa is
Eastern Africa for sure.
They tying in with China.
They buying in. They buying in. I've been watching that the last few years too. They buying in. I'm just saying we've seen this done, but we haven't seen it done at this level. That was the key point of my argument and my side of it. No, but I do agree with you with what we're seeing. Mm-hmm. But I don't think we've seen somebody probably since what's his name? The last name Hughes. Like that dude could like run the world, and he just kind of just flamed out.
So I would say
his first name, but
I
think that's probably the closest we've seen.
Howard Hughes.
Yeah, Howard Hughes is probably the closest we've seen something close to that, but he flamed out.
He was
burnt out too early.
I would say the difference.
I think he was burnt out.
The difference with this.
Too early.
The difference with this is those people, they supported both sides. They supported Rothschilds. They wanted war. Whatever they made money off both sides of the war, right? Like they was like,
no, you're right. You're right.
Go ahead. I'll make money either way. I'm supporting both sides. I'm not getting involved because I want the war. I want there to be this so that you have to get loans from the bank or you have to borrow here and there. This fool Elon is trying to destroy the other party, which is on some bullshit also. This is going to, I don't want to sound like crazy. I'm going to sound crazy, but it's going to.
Hey, let's get weird. Let's get weird. You already know what's up.
It's
you
going.
Act like you don't know what's the statement. Let's get weird.
It's the New World Order. You know what I mean? Like it's the one government. They're trying to change absolutely the whole format. And that's the last thing I'll say about that and why it's a little bit different to me is because the blatancy, the arrogancy.
Oh yeah.
And then
you got a peculiar eye to this one. Okay, I see where your vision going through. You got a peculiar eye to this. Mm-hmm. There's something deeper within the line.
Right.
That you dig it in. I'm like, no, we've seen this movie be played. But you like, no, if you actually see the script and look in between these two conversations, there's another conversation that's actually happening. And so I see what you got. You got a peculiar eye.
And who's the other person? Who is the other person that he's competing with to occupy Mars?
Ooh.
Nobody.
But I haven't digged in on the race.
Nobody
going there.
He's not even
like that.
He's not competing with anybody. Like he's the only one. This fool has a monopoly on space travel right now.
I remember that space travel that happened before when they had the other company that was just going around the globe and back.
Virgin Galactic. That's Virgin Galactic. They was just going.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
they just going into orbit
around the world real quick.
Make some money.
Go to orbit. We gonna come back.
This thing is going out there, taking a whole freaking load to the space station. And not only
go where racism's never gone before.
No, like the thing is that's really crazy is that he's re-landing both stations, both stages of the rocket, first stage and the second stage, and the Starship.
Yeah, like some people say some people saying that he hunting down minerals out there because he done heard about some shit. That's for another time, Rios. We gotta hold this for Thursday. We gotta hold stuff like this for Thursday.
Hey, Thursday.
Damn it, I forgot the espresso was hidden.
Hey, for real, on Thursday I'm gonna do the celebrity deaths. Like the latest celebrity deaths is gonna be the conspiracy shit.
Ooh,
and we're gonna go over that.
It was a lot of big ones that died. It was an old school OG singer that just passed too. She had just passed away as well this week. But really? I get what happened. Rest in peace with Angie Stone. Yeah. There's another one that I think it's Tina Fey or something like that. It's an old G singer.
Okay. And then Gene Hackman. I know Gene Hackman, Angie Stone, and Gene Hackman shit is weird as hell. They killed that nigga's dog too. So
hey, just for let's get weird. Can we bring the Jaguar Wright files up there? No, we just go put that in the list. Put that. Hey, Gusty wins. Write that down in the side notes for me, please. For Conspiracies and Coffee with Rios, we definitely need to have some Jaguar Wright files because she is calling all this stuff out like 10 years in advance.
Right.
She's looking more prophetic. The crazy girl is starting to look right.
Exactly. And about a lot of things.
A lot of shit done came through, and all she can do is cry on camera. I'm just like, damn it, that's fucked up.
Right.
That is fucked up. And we ain't even got to the Diddy part.
No.
Take that.
Right. Hey, GFS, shout out to you, man.
I'm a hold.
All right, for sure.
Man, shout out to you, bro. I'm going to hop up off this thing, but that's all it was, though,
All
bro.
right.
Y'all have a great one.
You too.
You too, brother.
Call from
Alex.
Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show with Rios, the greatest morning show in the world, Craig. I got my cousin in the back, Gusty, out over here being quiet. But caller, where you calling from, and what's your name?
West LA, Alex DeLarge.
Alex, what's up, man? Alex DeLarge. Not Alex the Small.
Back to life.
Back to reality. What's going down?
Back to life. Man, it's too early for all that, man. Come on, man. What's up with this shit? You got me thinking. I'm over here high and shit.
Hey, we gotta stay
up.
thinking, man. We gotta stay on it, man. We can't ever take the foot off the gas, man.
Man, my brain, you already know my brain never turns off. So I'm like,
It's all good, man.
Hey, man, there's been some good music coming out lately, man. Like, music saved my life, man, in like the mid 2000s. Like, no joke, it saved my life. Just diving deep into it and like zoning out, waking up to it. Like, you know what I mean? And then it just like kind of like our favorites kind of dwindled away, and then I couldn't really catch on to the new stuff. You know what I mean? But right now, man, like everybody's kind of like coming with something pretty solid. You know what I mean?
So what you
Especially
listening to
on the
now?
West Coast. A lot of the West Coast shit, G Perico, Rowdy Rax, man. Like these are all dudes to me that are like fresh, pretty fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm 44. So for me to be able to listen to that and not automatically turn it off after like 5 seconds and actually bump it and look for it, man, that's a big deal.
You got to listen to TF too.
So I love
TF
it.
is solid as well.
No. Everybody, dude. TF, 211, like everybody, Ray Vaughn, like, man, the West Coast is killing it right now.
Yeah, I think so
You know
too.
what I mean?
agree.
To me, you know what? Honestly, they always have, because I knew about these dudes before that. This isn't the whole Kendrick thing. You know what I mean? But, I mean, that's definitely helped out, you know? But that's, look, to me, honestly, I think about it, look at Dr. Dre in the way low-key buried L.A. hip-hop, L.A. rap, because, like, he didn't really bring anybody else on. Who did he bring on, really? Eminem. Like, after the, you know what I'm saying? Like, he brought in his own
I got one.
whole generated
I got one. 50 Cent.
Yeah, you got one.
Kendrick Lamar.
And it ends there. Look at it trickles down.
That's
you know what I mean?
three megas though. It goes Snoop, Eminem, 50 Cent. I think he did Kendrick Lamar. Let me see if Dre did Kendrick Lamar.
Check this out. The empty gap of the West Side losing, I blame it on our legends not doing enough and thinking that they could get away with it. These guys are still touring off of 30-year-old songs. Come on, man. Anyways.
But that's their songs. You know what I mean? Like, it's still up to the youth, to the young guys to come through and try to get it popping. You know what I mean? Like, I can't hold your hand and lead you to the water and make you drink the water. You know what I mean? Like I brought Slim Shady,
Rios.
50, Snoop, and Kendrick, like the four biggest artists ever. Like, I'm not putting nothing on Dre.
Obviously, this isn't something we can agree on. I'm horrible on a podcast. If I was on a podcast, I'd be like, all right, I guess we could skip this one.
But no, it's good debate. It's good debate. Like I love that you feel the way that you feel, and your opinion matters. So don't trip. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hear you.
Yeah. But I mean, if we're just gonna bounce opinions back and forth, like, I mean, I guess that's a conversation, but I don't know. When I'm talking to somebody about something, I'm like, like I got friends that go for like the Trump shit or the weird shit. You know what I mean? I'm like,
but the thing is, you gotta have points. You can't just say stuff in the debate or back and forth. You gotta have actual points to back up are facts to back up what you're talking about. Okay, I got you.
Then don't cut me off and throw in 50 cents. Because 50 cents ain't even from the West Coast.
But he brought him to the West.
Right?
Okay, I'm done.
Right?
I'm done. Go.
It don't matter.
1, 2, 3, go.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Look at guys that have been relevant will always be relevant. Too Short stayed relevant. I mean, think about it. Ghostface used to come out with an album every 2 years, and you could probably bump a few songs on each one. You know what I mean? Like some people always come solid. And I don't know. I think Dre just disappeared. Dre did the same thing that people hate Kendrick for doing, and Dre was a lot more, social. Dre would go to the DD parties. Dre would go here. Dude, bring somebody else on. Okay, you brought Eminem and 50 Cent. They're from the same area. They're not even from here. Like, that's what I'm saying. Who else did they bring on? Nobody. Who?
You asking me? Because I don't want to cut you off. You asking me?
Yeah, go for it. But besides the big run of the Death Row where he chose a handful of people and that sprouted off DPG, that sprouted off all these groups, right? That now that helped the West Coast build roots and branch out here, right? Okay, now after the big run in the late 90s, who else did he bring on that helped us?
Kendrick Lamar, Anderson .Paak.
10 years later, 15 years later. We're talking about the late 90s to 2009. That's 10 years where nothing happened.
50 Cent was not the late 90s, crazy.
10 years. Their run was only 2 or 3 years.
When did 50... Look, I'm going to give you some points. 50 Cent...
So I got you on that one, right?
Wanksta, when did that come out? 2002.
2002.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even look it up. Like, dude, come on. Yes. What after 2000? What has Dre done to actually sprout a new? He did 10 years of nothing.
Game.
Even he admitted. He did this shit with the Score. That's like PDE going right now and working with Glorilla.
What about Game?
Get the fool out of here.
What about Game?
Game, the one of the only artists on the West Coast that nobody likes.
The documentary is one of the best. No. Documentary is one of the best albums ever.
The guy that got passed up on Second Chance dating show, man, get out of here. The guy, you know what his rap is? You know what his superpower? Not his superpower, but you know what his cheat code is? He's a name dropper. He's a name dropper. I'm doing this in my Chucks. I'm doing this in the 64. I'm doing this with Dre. I'm doing So people start relating to that shit. If he didn't name drop, he wouldn't feel.
Oh, Game was 2003 also. Game was just 1 year later.
Okay.
Yeah, so
and who did Game bring on? And then who did? Dude, nobody likes the Game on the West Coast. The dude's arrogant. He did 15 minutes on it. Didn't bother him that he didn't go to the fucking to the pop out. It did bother you, dude, and nobody wanted you there. Man, I've never liked him from day one because he name drops. That's what his cheat code is, name dropping. If you listen to all his music and how he blew up, he name drops. When you talk about a Cartier, when you talk about Dayton's, you start getting all wet. Like those are the trigger words. That's exactly how he raps. Trigger words. He raps with those trigger words, those trendy words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm an artist. That's just like I'm already over your shit before I already seen it coming.
So
like,
that's
I'm an artist.
So that's just one person. That's just Dr. Dre. That's just one person. The people under that umbrella. Then you have who else are you saying didn't? You're saying like Ice Cube, like the other like West Coast OGs.
They were always workers. Dr. Dre was the boss. I have a friend of mine that was in a group. He was the worker, and the engineer, the beat maker, he was the boss. So it's like Dre was pretty much, he would gather everybody up, like roll out. You know what I mean? Like who else could do it? You know, we have a bunch of homies. You have to pretty much feed them the food for them to eat. We have homies like that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of dudes are just soldiers. They're not leaders, right? So even the best of the best on the West, DJ Quick, he's a leader, but he can't get any soldiers behind him.
Right,
you know
but I can't say that about Dre though.
Soldiers. Kendrick has soldiers.
Yeah.
Kendrick right now has soldiers. That's what I'm saying. This run can last forever. If you think about it, the Death Row run was only 3 or 4 years. That's it. So they went dead for 10. Come on now, man. These were our uncles. These were our like legends. These were our big homies. You gonna tell me if your big homie sticks around for 3 years and then leaves for 10, you're still gonna be like, that's my big homie? No, man.
So
you gotta be out here. So they left a lot of these guys with no big homies in the street, no big homies in the music industry, just out there, and that's where we got this. We're at right now.
So you're mad because for 10 years there was a gap for 10 years. Is what you're saying?
I'm mad because there was no leaders in the West Coast hip hop for 10 years that would step up and dude, think about it. He sold his headphones, man. No. This is the thing about Dre. Rihanna's followers love her so much that they pretty much made her stop singing because now they buy all her makeup in her underwear. Like we have these crazy. It's a fanatical consumerism style of thinking in America, in LA, and in California. It's like, dude, no, these people have to show us love.
Hey, but wait, Alex, let me because you keep going, jumping from one to another. So, if that's the case, who is that for all the other areas? Who's that for the South? Who's that for New Orleans? Who's that for Texas?
Jermaine Dupri.
Who is Jermaine Dupri?
DJ Khaled.
Who is Jermaine Dupri brought out lately?
Whoo. See, that's the thing.
You're holding, but no, the thing is, no. Look, the thing is, You're holding a standard to Dr. Dre. You're holding a standard to Dr. Dre on this section on the West Coast, the whole West Coast for Dr. Dre and the OGs, but you have to do that for everybody then.
Well, the rest of them failed. So there's nobody else to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, what is there to talk about?
But we can't be mad at the West because if we're not gonna be mad at the South, the East, the Mid.
I'm gonna leave you with one more thing. And I love the chat. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna leave you with one more thing. You gotta watch a movie called Go. It's based in LA. These kids are probably from the Fairfax area, and it's one night, and it's one story on Christmas Eve told through 3 different eyes.
It's called Go.
One guy, they're all friends. It's called Go. There's a bunch of famous people from like the late 90s in it.
You find out you can get in a buck.
So check it out.
Go. There it is. 99.
Yes. Okay, so check it out. There's one mobster in the movie. They're in the strip club, and these dudes start acting up. And the big boss, the boss that owns the club, things get messy. And then the boss is talking. He's like, his son got shot. He's all, this is the problem with your generation, that the standard is so low that like the guy on top dies and then the next one comes up and the standard's so low, it just gets worse and worse and worse every year.
Yeah, but that's for the standard drops for everything. Just in life in general, the standard never goes up. The bar only gets lower and lower.
Okay, stop. If that's what you're saying. So you're telling me the way that you raise your kids, the love that you give them is going to drop every year from today on in?
So expectation, look at this. Look. So look at this. Everything was harder back in the day to get into places, to do this. It was harder. It was harder to be a president. It was harder and harder. That's not what I'm preaching to my kids, crazy. What I'm saying is that the bar for acceptance keeps getting lower and lower and lower. Talent keeps dropping because we will drop the bar for money. The standard will drop for money. The only thing that rules is money. I don't care if you sound like a belligerent idiot. Does it make us more money? The ignorant shit is making more money than the intelligent shit. So guess what we're going to push?
You think wait, one more thing. You think the ignorant shit would be out if Dre was still around? You think the ignorant shit out would be if Dre was still alive? You think the ignorant shit around?
Yes.
No, it won't.
Yes. You can't blame it on one person. You're trying to scapegoat. What that is,
I'm not blaming it on anybody. I'm blaming it on the standard being dropped. I'm blaming it on the standard dropping. I'm not blaming it on a person. I'm blaming
then
on
why do you keep bringing up a person?
Gone. Because those were the standards that we used to point out.
Who's buying the music right now?
People that don't know what good music is.
So why are you mad at the people making the music?
I'm not mad at I'm talking about Dre, man. You're spinning around the corner like 8 times. Dre left for 10 years. All right, man. I told you.
No, but that's good,
you
Alex.
Can't be a good uncle uncle who can't be a good role model and then leave for 10 years and let everything fall apart. Look, one more thing. Look, Michael Jordan. How many kids die wearing Jordans? And you don't ever hear from this motherfucker ever.
Hey, wait. Don't curse it.
In Chicago.
So
how
does
many
that
kids die wearing Jordans?
So does that
and you don't hear from Michael Jordan ever.
So what does that do?
Our legends don't care about us. Our legends could live off in their millions and forget where they came from and forget how they got those millions.
Did he ever care about us?
It doesn't matter. We cared about him.
That doesn't matter to him.
It did matter to him when he had to make those commercials. It did matter to him when he was promoting himself. It did matter to him when he was in the designs, making all those new colorways.
No.
It does matter to him when he collects those checks.
That's all that matters. What I just say, you just went right back to my point.
Anyway, shout out to
No. You just
dying in Chicago.
you went right back to my point. You said what mattered to him.
I go back to these millionaires don't give a hell about us, man.
They don't. And why? Like that's not. I'm not arguing that fact. But shout out to you, Alex. I'm gonna take this next call. Good job. I appreciate the. I appreciate the back and forth.
Everybody.
Good shit.
All right, peace.
Call from Cool Dad Car Care.
What up, Cash? This is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios, the greatest show in the world. Craig, what's happening?
Man, what's going on? Top of the top, man. Alex needs to slow down. It's Tuesday for y'all, but it's Mardi Gras for me. About to have boots on the ground.
Let's go.
I just wanted to come and bless the chat on Tuesday because we outside partying in the city of New Orleans.
Hey, it's going up.
If you're not down here, you need to be here.
It's going up out there. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. I'm glad today is kind of like wrapping it up because, man, boy, trying to gym and go outside is different right now. I ain't as young as I used to.
Yeah,
man.
You gotta make sure you drink water. You gotta make sure that you hydrated. Make sure you're eating right.
Right.
Everything.
And Hennessy been my hydration.
Oh yeah, you about to you about to be dehydrated like a bug. But I'm glad you're enjoying yourself and you being safe out there.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the popular drink out there?
Don Julio, Acafulio.
Don Julio, Acafulio. Yeah. So how much longer is the Mardi Gras?
Huh?
How much longer is the Mardi Gras? Have a good day.
Today is the last day.
Today's the last day?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Bro, have a good day.
Yeah,
right?
today the last day is Mardi Gras day, so everybody outside, man. I'm talking about people been outside since yesterday. I had homies that didn't even go to sleep.
Damn.
Because they had a block party for 5:30 in the morning.
All right, well, tell me this. What's your highlight this year at Mardi Gras? Babe, we're going to Mardi Gras next year. We're going to Mardi Gras next year.
So far, the highlight, look, I ain't going to need much cap. This is the coldest highlight of the year. The safety. Man, they hacking so many of these young dudes up that's coming out there with their guns, and it's making it real, real safe. So that's the highlight for me, honestly, because I had my kids out there, and just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I'm from here, and I know that shit get crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that stuff get crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that they actually doing something to protect us, it felt good, because, you know, I ain't got to be out there looking over my shoulder every 5 minutes because I know they got these gun scanners on them. So if you come any closer over here by the police with these guns, they're going to take your ass to jail.
Oh,
they don't
shit.
care if it's legal. They don't care if it's illegal. If you get scanned and they scan you got a gun in a no gun zone right now, you get your ass to jail.
What's a gun scan? What is that?
Yeah, and some shit they got something on their body. The FBI's got something on their body to where it alert them if a gun passing by.
Oh,
so if you out there and you got your gun tucked and you walk past one of them dudes with the scanner on them, they're going to hack you up. I seen it with my own 2 eyes and it made me smile because I'm like, we out here to have a good time. If you got ops, stay home. Don't come out here where all these millions of civilians at and you bringing your drama out here. Keep your drama at your house, huh?
Damn, for real though. Like, we coming here to have a good time. We coming here to be on some elevated, enjoying and celebrating each other type shit. What the hell you need a gun for?
Right. What you need, yeah. And I mean, I understand that, you know, you move around a new city, you won't be protected. I'm cool with it. I understand. you move around your own city, you won't be protected. I understand that. But if it's a no-gun zone and there's more kids than adults in this one particular area, I don't think you need your firearm, gang.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, shit, you know, I keep something else. I keep that get close and you gonna get up off me on me. But you know, I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's just personal if you get too close. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, we outside, we living, waiting for y'all to make that trip down here. I got you. Don't worry about nothing.
Hey, we there next year for sure. We there next year for sure.
Yeah, let me know the dates, and I'm gonna make sure we got at least one local thing that we can do that's gonna really. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. We with it. Hey, I just found it. It's we're looking for guns, weapons detection scanners to be used at some high school sporting events. So it's a new thing that they got out here, man. That I didn't even know about.
They have it's working good right now.
Damn.
Cause they hacking up a lot of these in YN.
Tonight about
I'm about to look at it right now. Shout out to you, Cash. Stay safe, have fun, go up, go big for the last night of Mardi Gras, man. Shout out to you.
Shooter is facing
yeah, man. I'm definitely posting on the Instagram, so if anybody want to see the dig what I'm saying, what Cash doing, boots on ground, y'all tap in. It's definitely about to be a movie.
Let's go. Cool Card Dad on Instagram.
Appreciate the chat.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Appreciate the chat. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's groove.
Let's do it. All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right.
All right. I want to look at this gun scanner shit.
Charges. Police and federal agents say they're investigating if 54-year-old Colin Gray gifted his son the weapon used in yesterday's mass shooting. The FBI says Gray's son had been on their radar for making threats about his...
Maybe part of a weapon and you had something on you and looking for...
The school carrying a test object that would set off the machine.
And looking for items that may be part of a weapon and you had something on you. In this case, it was a test piece that would show us that you were carrying it on your left side, so we'd know to look on your left side for it.
At the end of the day, they say this is about keeping everyone
Damn.
safe. It's just...
I wonder if this is what he was talking about.
The daily drumbeat of gun violence happening in schools, malls, and even houses of worship across the country has changed the way we live. It's led some businesses and other places that attract large crowds to invest in ways to screen people and spot guns before they get inside. ABC's Jay O'Brien has a look at one of these popular gun detecting devices and sees if it really works.
To get inside.
This is crazy.
Every one of the 27 Six Flags parks across North America.
Welcome to Six Flags.
Visitors now have to walk through one of these, an Evolve Express scanner.
Any place that's open to the public has to have a plan.
Jason Freeman, the company's head of safety and security, made the decision to install them at his amusement parks 2 years ago.
We don't want somebody coming into our parks that may have a nefarious agenda.
Have a Six Flags day.
Designed to spot hidden handguns, knives, and even bombs, the machines use similar electromagnetic waves to a metal detector, but there's no line or X-ray for bags.
Oh, shit.
Evolve co-founder Anil Chikara told us his company...
That's pretty tight. Kind of scary, because what if they set that shit up, you don't even see where it's at, and you just walking through some area that's just like disguised or whatever.
Company's scanners use advanced sensors and artificial intelligence to learn the subtle differences in density between your keys, for example, and a weapon.
Bags on, holding hands, phones in their pocket. They're getting screened, but they don't realize it.
Walking through an Evolve scanner is increasingly becoming the price of entry at NFL stadiums, museums, and schools across the country.
The whole idea is let the technology do the hard work with the security team overseeing it and let the visitors walk right through.
We wanted to test it out. Anil was lit up with an alert, which along with his picture was sent to the Six Flags security team. The system had detected a metal prop hidden in Anil's waistband, mimicking the outline of a gun.
Crazy.
But nothing I had in my pocket.
Yeah, at public spaces and stuff like that, for sure.
Caused any concern.
It didn't catch this, but it caught that.
That's correct.
But sometimes Evolve's scanners are set off by things that aren't weapons. ABC News obtained emails from one of the largest school districts in North Carolina after Evolve scanners were installed there last spring. One principal complained the multi-million-dollar rollout caused a day of chaos, with many students carrying no weapons but alerting the machines. The principal later wrote to a parent that metal 3-ring binders tended to set off the system. In response, Evolve told us their technology is intended to find things that could be weapons and is constantly improving.
Well, okay, the 3-ring binders, but if you're in a public space at a festival or an event or whatever, like, nigga, what you got these 3-ring binders for? Like, you shouldn't have that much metal on you anyway. Like, yeah, at a school, it might be an inconvenience. You got to figure out another way or advance the technology with that. But in this shit that we need it for?
Are there times where it will say something as a weapon when it's not?
So the way the algorithms work is they get better over time. They're very good at understanding items of interest and alerting, and they're very good at understanding personal items and not alerting on them.
Evolve's technology isn't meant to stop a gunman with an assault rifle. It's intended for smaller weapons carried into places that attract big crowds. That's the idea here in West Virginia's Fayette County. School Superintendent Gary Hoke told us his district would sometimes catch students with knives, even guns in the hallways. But he says the Evolve scanners, which were installed last year after a grant from the company, have...
That's dope. That's enough of that. That's dope. That's what Cash was talking about in New Orleans. But shout out to all y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here. That's this morning's AM Wake Up Show. We went over a few topics. We went over a few things. Thank you to Alex DeLarge coming up in here and setting it off. Shout out to y'all, man. Go check out the reality check from yesterday with the viral way. Dope reality check that's definitely viral with the viral way. Please go like and leave a comment. Go to their page, like and subscribe, and comment on their videos. Shout out to us. Shout out to Gangland Naeem. Gangland Neem, and we are definitely, I was on his, oh man, I want to talk about what he was talking about yesterday. The shit about Guerrilla Hebrew or whatever and the text messages, but I'm definitely going to be setting up something with Gangland and getting it going. It's going to be a movie. But yeah, all love. Shout out to everybody. Show some love to Gangland Gangland Neem, and that's it, man. We out of here. We will be back tomorrow. I'll be dropping some new content this week. I have 2 episodes of
unknown caller.
2 episodes of Hidden Heroes in Plain Sight. So reality check Hidden Heroes in Plain Sight, where we are highlighting brothers and sisters in the community that are making an impact in our community and are working and doing positive things. So Hidden Heroes, we already have 2 episodes. I'm gonna drop the first one this week, then another one next week. But we working over here, man. We trying to do stuff that's positive, stuff that has an impact, get the visuals and good imagery of us and our community and people that are making an impact in our community. So Hidden Heroes in Plain Sight, we already got 2 episodes. Be on the lookout for those drops. And then tomorrow we have Imperfect Perspective, Imperfectly Relatable with Javonda, Anya, and Luck tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. We go at 10 a.m. We're going live, Imperfectly Relatable. We got a lot of stuff coming out, man. We got a lot of work dropping, and I'm going to continue to work. But blessings to all y'all. All love all the time. Yeah, man. Go out there, be a blessing for somebody. Keep your eyes open for anybody in need of help. Shout out to my boy, Gusty, my cousin over here. Came over here to be quiet